Guess what day it? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? What day is it, Mike? What day? Uh-oh.
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day. Hump Day. Huh? Anybody?
It's Hump Day.
Guess what day it is? I know you can hear me. Hump Day. Guess what day it is? What day is it, Mike?
Happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump Day.
Get happy. Get on it.
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Hot like a tamale.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Big booty.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Hot like a tamale.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Hot like a tamale.
Big, beautiful ass. Big, beautiful ass. Big, beautiful ass. Big, beautiful ass.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Hot like a tamale.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Big booty.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Hot like a tamale.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Huh? Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day. Anybody? Uh-oh. Hump Day. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what today is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Hump Day. What day is it, Mike? Hump.
Oh God, I'm here. I'm here. Oh man. So I'm watching live. I'm watching the live on the replay. Let's see. Let's see if anybody shows up today. We got Dale in the house. How's it going, Dale? Hope you're well, buddy. Sorry.
I'm
He's drinking some
gigantic.
water there. Yeah. Gargantuan, sir. You're a huge man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. He's beefcake. It's the hump day. Oh. Hal, dear, thanks for being here. Omen, let's get it. The glazing begins.
Well, I might be the only one showing up tonight, right?
I don't know. Why is there stuff going on? Did I miss something?
Well, Marcus said he's not going to be here because he's too tired.
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't see
Tank
that.
was still saying that he had the flu or food poisoning.
Oh, really?
It's like, geez, hasn't he been sick for like 3 weeks now?
Oh, he just posted that little after I. Yeah, Tank seems to get kind of sick every so often. He just can't shake it.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, I'm just seeing the message here. So I don't know. I put it out in the Dawn room. I put it on the bigger Hump Day crew. I'm going to. Your webcam died. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I went into this stream like an hour before, and I was like, well, I'm not going to leave this tab up. So I closed it, and then I went to join back, and the cam was working fine an hour ago, and then I went back in. It didn't work. Didn't work with outside my browser either, so I restarted. Still didn't work, so I had to unplug it and plug it back in, and then it came to life.
That's is that Windows 13 working for you, or is that Linux?
That's Linux.
Oh shoot. Oh man. Okay. So well, I don't know. You heard? Hi, Carrie. How's it going? Let's see.
Hey, it's Carrie.
Hell War. Check out the Hell War. Hey, Hal here. Omer, what's up, my good man?
Oh, yeah, I got the window open.
You got sun. Where are you at? The sun's going down here. So.
I'm in the west coast.
Oh, you're on West Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, the sun won't go down for another hour.
Yeah. Well, I was busy making some tuna salad, and that's why I was almost late here. Like I was making it. I thought I had enough time. I had like half hour. Look, I made a tuna salad. Salad sandwich.
So what do you put in your tuna salad?
I put diced onions, diced pickles, little eggs, obviously, tuna, mayo, mustard.
Wow, that's
I didn't use more mustard. And then I put pepper, a little bit of salt, some chili powder, and on this one I put a little oregano. I think it needs a little more mustard.
Seems to deluxe.
Yeah, what do you do with your tuna salad?
I've always just did tuna and mayo. I never liked the tuna salad when I was a kid. I mean, it's okay now. I'll eat it, but I'm not big on pickles, so.
Yeah, we had some relish, so I just threw that in instead of chopping some pickles up.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you've heard of this art auction thing going on.
No, there's an art auction going on? Who's holding the art auction?
Well, it's right here. Let me see for the GoFundMe's. Oh shoot, that alarm's going off here. Let's see. We got the GoFundMe for Shadowhawk and the GoFundMe for Dawn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then we're gonna do the art auction on March 28th, which is this Saturday. We're gonna start off on Apex's channel at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then my channel from 4 to 6 p.m. on the 4 o'clock clock art auction. And then we're gonna move over to Dawn's because it's Saturday, so that'll be on the studio, and then we're gonna do it all again on the 4th as a pickup day, in case I guess stuff doesn't sell or we have more people or we have too much artwork or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm chewing.
Well, I hope it does well. I mean, there's so many campaigns that have been opening in the past month that some people didn't spend all their money there. Yeah, it kind of irritates me sometimes how everybody seems to group their campaigns together, and also fulfillment all seems to happen around the same time too, which is strange because it's like I'll get a book that's 3 months late, 6 months late, and a book that's like on time, and they'll all come in the same week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is exactly, but yeah, I'll go months without getting a crowdfunded book in, and then all of a sudden I'll get like a bunch. Like I got 2 of them in the mail today.
Really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let me pin Halder dropped the link to
Oh, thank you, Halder.
the GoFundMe on Shadowhawk. I'm gonna pin Shadowhawk because he's a little further behind. Don's up about up a 200 above Shadowhawk, so we'll pin Shadowhawk to the top there. And of course, we got Dele's YouTube channel. Subscribe to Dele, please, and his Global Comics. And his
Thank you, Halder.
it's awesome. We appreciate you dropping all that. I'm gonna work on. So I've been working on little pieces here and there for the art auction, and I'm gonna put these up here. So I've got a Wolverine for Dawn, a Wolverine for Shadowhawk, full Copic colored.
Who got the better Wolverine?
I don't know which is better.
I think Dawn. I think I prefer Dawn's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Something about the red, but
yeah,
it's the blue costume, the original, and the brown costume. And then we got a Superman here, and this one's going to Dawn. Since he got the better Wolverine, I gave him a Q2 Superman, and then Shadowhawk is gonna get the badass Batman.
Oh yeah, that Batman's cool.
So 1-1. Finished those. Finished the Superman and the Batman last night, and then I have this old Spider-Man piece. Not sure who's gonna get this one yet. But I have a whole other stack of stuff.
Is this stuff been tweeted out? I need to retweet it.
Not yet. I need to post. Yeah, I haven't posted yet, man. I need to.
Has anybody posted about the streams or anything? I need to retweet those.
Yeah, Don has, and
so hang on a second. Let me go. I thought I started following the Dawn again, but yeah, I am following the Dawn. He's tweeted the GoFundMe. I don't see anything about the auctions though.
He tweeted his channel for the studio. Yeah, scroll down on his wall. He just tweeted about an hour ago.
Oh, there it is. There it is. He's tweeting like a madman.
Mm-hmm. He's begging for all that money. So I am going to do a piece for myself, but this is to help with shipping. And I'm going to do this piece, max piece for, I don't know, maybe $20-$30 starting auction. I don't know, but here's a bunch of the other art, a little painting. And then these are going to go for $10 starting. Deadpool.
Okay.
Joker, Spider-Man. Then this one will be, I don't know, 15. It's a watercolored, nice paper. Lone Ranger piece. Then we got Black Riding Hood, Black Phantom, the Buckler, and then another Batman piece, and then another Deadpool rather. And then we got Wolverine again. And I got to decide who's gonna get what, like which is
right.
I kind of want to be fair about it, This is Venerella. And then we got Skeletor here,
Oh, that's
Canadian
cool.
Shield, and a perfect 10. So that's a lot of pieces.
10.
So hopefully we can
Yeah,
get,
it is.
I'm hoping at least between this stuff, even it goes for like 10, 20 bucks, we can make at least $100 for these guys on my end just from donating. And that might be too much stuff because other people want to donate stuff too. And I don't want to be taking up.
Sure. Yeah. So you might only get, 3 or 4
3 or
pieces in
4.
there.
Yeah. I'm going to mute for a second. Hold on.
All right. I'll carry the stream. What's going on? Draw Zombie says, woo. Oh, I think Omer muted himself.
Sorry, I muted
he's
myself because
back.
I was crunching down on some pork rinds and I didn't want to.
Hot and spicy pork cracklings.
Yeah.
Fried
So
out pork
cracklings.
fat with attached skin.
Yeah. Look at that.
And there's
Delicious.
Omen Screaming Raven. And of course, Haldir, the good man Haldir. And of course, Carrie. So
Dale,
happy to
I
see
gotta
everyone here.
I gotta thank you for coming on, Dale.
Okay.
This show would die. It's dying. It's a dying show.
What's good?
Stream. Go ahead.
Is like, are Wednesdays like the new spot? I've noticed that seems to happen a lot. Like not just to you, but I've seen it with multiple people. Like somebody was like, "Oh, hey, nothing's happening on Tuesday," and then all of a sudden, everybody starts doing their shows on Tuesday.
Yep. Nobody was streaming on Wednesdays, man. You remember when we first started? Nobody was streaming.
Yeah. It really was super quiet. But now there's all kinds of people. I mean, you got the landing party, which is later than normal. You got Art Share from Michael Bancroft, which is also later than normal.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, is Ethan streaming?
Let me see. I got all the notifications right before I jumped on here. All these notifications came in. Let's see. Michael Bancroft 19 minutes ago. Outer Panga, which I don't really watch, and I know they're anti-CGers.
I don't know who that is.
He's kind of like one of the you remember, Wanger, the crack one, not the demi-foot guy, the crack one.
Yeah.
He hangs out over there with those guys.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Crack Pack. He's one of those guys.
Okay.
Scarlet Fever just went on. Janet just went on. Shelby dropped the video. I don't think it's live. Well, oh yeah, it's live. So he's probably still going. Yeah, Graham, the landing party. Ethan, yeah. Cyberfrog draw. Stream. No. What's up, Will? Will, if you want to jump on, there's room.
Yeah. Come on, Will.
I'm gonna swing in a minute. He's probably eating a pizza or making one.
That's right. He's the pizza man. Pizza and weed. That's Will, right?
Yeah, that's Will. Yeah, Outer Panga is Wiggles. Yeah, Wiggles.
Wiggles. Okay, I'm not familiar with Wiggles.
He's the big purple orangutan, or ape, or what do they call him? Gorilla. But they hate Ethan, so. I used to watch him just to understand, like, because those guys claim to be the OG CG,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
before Ethan was here, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of started in 2019, and like, really, the OG CG I thought was like, well, I guess no, I started in like late 2018. But I think because it was like Doug Ernst, Captain Cummings, and your boy Zach in 2017. I think that was the OG CG when
They're not. Those guys are not the OG CG. Nope.
They're
These
not.
guys are before them. Nope. These guys are before them.
So what year
go
did
back
they
to-
start?
They go back to 2016, 2 years before these guys.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, I've never heard of them.
And Dark Gift is a part of it too.
Really?
Yeah, he's with those guys, and it's a now. So they kind of were getting together and they were talking about stuff. They weren't producers of comics; they're just fans of comics, right?
Sure. Yeah, that's how it started. Is people were
Mhm.
like, "Hey, the mainstream sucks right now."
Mm-hmm. And then, so after that, then they all started watching Zach, and that's kind of where like the official bigger guys came in that Doug Ernst, Zach, and all these fans were watching those guys, and these are the guys. It's these guys.
Oh, really? So what's the name of this channel again? Wiggles?
Wiggles, yeah,
Wiggles. I get some kids show when I search for Wiggles on YouTube.
No, look for Outer Panga or Pangea. Outer Pangea. The way Halder has it typed in the chat there. You'll find it. Or, let me see.
Outer Pangea.
It's a purple pink.
Oh, okay. I see a purple.
Yeah, and him and I want to say like Lord Raptor. There's like 6-7 guys, and it's all those guys that hang out over there with those guys.
I don't know. This channel's the oldest video is only 3 years old.
Yeah, because they weren't YouTubers. They would hang out in the chat, and they had a group, like some kind of a blog, not a blog, but they had not a Discord. What were they called before? Like a
IRC channel?
Yeah, something like that. They had a blog area where they would talk aside from just the chat, where they're trying.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called or what it was on. Maybe it was through Facebook. Like a Facebook group.
Yeah, Facebook groups were kind of IRC was kind of dead by the
IRC's
past 2010. So.
You're absolutely correct. I just wanted to know the a little bit of the history, Dave. That's the only reason. Just kind of like the other
I'm kind of curious. I always thought that Captain Cummings, your boy Zach, and Doug Ernst were like the first ones, and that's I can't remember who named them the Comics Gate.
Harry says, "Will, are you on Insta? I want you to see that rat drawing inspired by your art." Yeah. Harry did a cool one. Yeah. What's up, JR? JR doesn't. JR, he doesn't follow me back, so he doesn't. Yeah, JR. I sent you a message and you haven't. I don't think you even looked at it. He's like, Omer's not worth my time.
Well,
Nope, he hasn't even looked at it. I sent it yesterday. Nope. He's like,
you sent it to Jay Ryan?
yeah, to JR. He's like, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna hang out with my dumb friend Omer.
Well, he says that he was trying to stir up something between me and you when I went and looked at his channel yesterday.
Was he? What?
Yeah, he said, "Oh, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go watch Dale's stream or something like that." And of course, I wasn't streaming, but it's Jay Ryan. It's those Canadian lies.
You should start streaming, Dale. That'd be awesome.
I don't think I can.
Oh, yeah, they are totally drama channels now. Absolutely.
I'm not really interested in drama channels. I'm just more interested about like history of it, you know?
Yeah, I so early on when they were first starting, they would have to explain all this shit. Dale, on their channels before they became full blown drama. So every other week or so, they would go through and explain the history from their perspective and how things changed. And they don't do that anymore. It's full blown monetization, super chats, drama, talking shit about the big guys or whatever. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I wish everybody just be like, oh, let's just be indie and get along, or don't get along, or hang out with whoever you want to hang out with.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? But people who are in comics are crazy.
Yeah.
And
To be nice. Try to be nice to everybody. Try to. You can't always be right, because the internet's full of crazies too. Along with
right, yeah, that's the thing. It's like you get comic book people, and then you like multiply them by the factor of the internet, which drives everybody crazy. And yeah, you get this weird like hyper craziness firing off randomly.
Yeah, if you let it get to you too, that's the other thing. It took a while to get used to it, and just not put too much stock into weird comments or whatever, you know. Because you don't know who to take seriously, you know.
Yeah, it's
a small group of people that I take seriously, right? Like you guys, and then most of the time we're joking around. So even then, it's like, what do you take seriously, you know?
Yeah, it's okay. Well, here I found some information. I'll have to read this later and see exactly, because they mentioned 2015, which is older than I thought it went back. But
oh yeah, wow, yeah. Jay says I followed back, Homer. Yeah, sure, Jay.
yeah. So I've been working on my comic. I just finished page 10 last night, and I feel like I'm behind. I need to get on to page 11 pronto.
If you're ready to share that, just let me know.
Gentle.
How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, hey, Will.
How you feeling?
Good. How about yourself?
Feeling very good right now. Feeling a little too good. Give me a second to breathe.
Gary says, maybe you need to follow me back, Will, as Insta isn't letting picture be sent. He's breathing, Carrie. Let him get to it. Give him a second.
I believe you, Carrie. And I will log into Insta, and someday I will watch all the reels my wife has sent me.
Oh shit.
Here, hold on a second. I don't even think I have my phone right now. So what are we drawing? You've been showing off some stuff. Is that Witchblade? Who is that?
It looks like Voodoo as Witchblade.
Well, this is her Daemonite arm. You know how eventually she was able to transform part of her body into Daemonite? Remember? Those are the aliens.
This is a wildcat. This is one of the wildcats.
It's one of the wildcats. Yes, the Wild Covert Action Team.
I see.
I thought she left the Wildcats. Didn't she leave the Wildcats?
I don't. Maybe later on in the later volumes.
I don't know. I didn't follow Wildcats that closely. My cousins were into it, and
yeah, after like volume 2, I didn't really keep up with it either. I was in college and I couldn't afford comics.
Yeah. I feel like Jim Lee didn't keep up with it after a while either. So, and now they're trying to integrate them into the DC universe, which is just terrible.
Yeah, it kind of sucks how they really couldn't pull Wildstorm in very well because they're all amalgams of what's already at DC, you know.
Yeah. They should have just kept them separate. as their own little thing. I mean, but
Like
that's
a
what DC always does, right? You know, the milestone, and then they try and drag it in. They buy Charlton, they drag Charlton in. They buy Captain Marvel and drag him in.
Sure. Carrie says, "Why does your wife message reels? Those who's the lazy one to show each other in person?"
I just work a lot, and she's, taking care of the kids most of the time while I'm trying to draw a comic book and write. She's actually, I don't know if you tune into all the streams. Recently Liam was, complaining about his wife. So I'm gonna say, my wife's about the opposite of that, where she does her part to keep the kids separate, whatever. I do my part to give her little moments throughout the day to make sure she knows how beautiful she is and yada yada. And how many times a week do I need to keep you happy? Do I need to do it twice a week, 3 times a week? You know what I mean? Like, how many times before you leave me alone? But anyway, we have a system. It's pretty great.
Good for you.
So I thought Liam was leaving the internet just a day ago.
He might have. I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was in the FFS chat, demanding a link to join. And I think I stopped watching before they actually put the link out there. I don't know if he ever went on. But I messaged him just being like, I get it, dude. Like, And I maybe should have given him that advice. Like, dude, you might just have to do it twice a month. You know what I mean? How often are you doing it now? You know what I mean? And then lay the rules down. All right.
We talking about streaming? Liam streaming?
Talking about Liam and his wife. We're talking about keeping your marriage intact, buddy.
Oh,
streaming. I don't care about when's the last time I streamed? I need to stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a real marriage.
I have an actual marriage.
Good
yeah,
for you,
if I had a
man.
girlfriend or was married, dude, the streaming would be maybe twice a week, maybe.
I'm thinking I could do 1 time a week.
I don't think I could do it every day if I had a family.
Sometimes I envy people like you, Omer. Sometimes I wonder how much work I would be able to get done if I was only taking care of myself, and I could just have a bedroom somewhere. Like, I could live in a single, like, people talk about, oh man, this loser has a twin bed and he lives in a, he doesn't even have a table to lay his comic, he shares pictures of his comic collection laying on his bed because that's the only surface he has available to him. I'm like, that's the life I could live, man. And just let me draw. Just let me draw and write, but whatever. I locked down a pretty great lady pretty early on. And we're about 13 years in with kids and stuff. It's great, man. It's a great life. I love my dog.
Yeah. That's living there.
Yeah.
I would agree. Yes, sir.
So should I draw Revenant Steel tonight? I am sharing my my tablet.
Oh, okay.
Or should I draw something else? I kind of wanted to do the Kings, CG versus Image, right?
Whatever you like, sir. There's no rules here.
So Revenant Steel versus an Image character? Is that what you're doing?
Versus doing a copycat. Sorry, can you hear screaming in the background?
A little bit.
All right. As long as it's not too loud, I'll let it ride.
When we're showing my screen.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know if you wanted me to share that. There.
Well, it's fine. Yeah, this is page 10.
Let me begin real quick.
What? Oh, I'm down here now.
Did I do it wrong?
No. It's fine. So yeah, there's page 10, and I'm figuring out I need to look at my thumbnails to see how I was planning on doing page 11.
Yeah, I'm trying to color a lot of this stuff that was done on the studio and other places with these Copic markers for the arts.
Oh, geez, I'm gigantic.
I figure these popular characters would be more. People would have more interest in buying them rather than all the indie stuff. But there's some indie stuff in there too. So.
Yeah, I think you got to have like a balance, you know.
Yeah, like people like Wolverine and Batman, right? They're not. There's gonna be somebody. I'll pay $10 for a Wolverine or Batman.
Ooh, what are we looking at here?
Oh, this is Omer's got me big, so I was showing some of the pages. This is page
Yeah.
9.
He's a lighthouse keeper.
No, well, he's a Greek fisherman.
Oh, I see. And he sees a vision. Are those sunbeams?
I guess outside. Yeah, yeah. He's going from the outside into the ruins of the destroyed Greek temple.
Looks pretty rad, dude. I dig it. I dig it, sir.
Thank you. Here, I think I'll stop sharing now. You can.
Whenever you're ready, no problem.
Oh, hey, Don. I heard there's an auction going on.
Oh. Let me get Don there. What's
Is
up,
Don putting
Don?
the internet?
I'm sorry, say again? Yeah.
Is Don quitting the internet?
Dude, no. He has no quit. There's no, he's not allowed to.
You coming on tonight, Don? We're down the regular crew. They've all abandoned us. The show's dying, Don. We need you to save it.
The Hump Day coming to an end.
Yeah,
it's the season, Dale. I think it's the season. Once we get back into summer, people are going to
Yeah. It's springtime. The weather's nice. People are outside. It's light later.
Yeah, they're smanging and banging, you know. Carrie says every day should make her feel like a queen. Every day you should make her feel like a queen. Well, every day I tell her to get in the basement and do what she's told, Carrie. Or I'll get the rope and the belt. Take care of those kids.
I don't think Omer's not married anymore. Just in case you're worried that he's kidnapping. And
I was totally wussy whipped. I was wussy whipped, so it didn't matter. I do whatever the fuck you want. So yeah, Carrie says, "Why does your wife mess?" Oh, okay, I already read that. Carrie says, "Is Liam the one who DG dislikes?" I
That is correct.
I thought they get along. Oh, they don't. DG doesn't like him anymore.
Well, you know, from what I've observed, it seems that you know, they don't like one another. They don't care for one another.
I don't know who DG is.
Dark Gift Comics.
Oh, Dark Gift. Okay.
Anthony.
So Dark Gift, you know, Liam is the subject of a lot of his musings online. I've only caught a fraction of the entire like story or whatever, but
yeah,
I kind of get what's going on.
Right.
Heather
says Liam has been quitting the internet for years. Excuse me. The other, excuse me. The other thing that's going on is there's a veto contest. Ray's Happy's doing a draw veto.
Dude, should I draw veto? How about that? I'll draw a veto tonight.
As disgusting as possible or something like that. What's Vito's favorite food? I think is a contest. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen Vito on a
Vito,
screen.
he's from biggest world. What's it called?
He's the biggest problem in the universe, and
problem,
you know,
co-host.
he's a guy that you know, when I first met him, he was very seriously joking about being a pedophile, like, you know.
Oh, that guy. Oh,
right.
Yeah, that's.
But you know, he's tried to move past that. I feel like most of his content is not centered around being a pedophile, but then you see him wearing a bluey shirt, and it's like, what are we doing, buddy? You know.
So, Budget, good to see you, and congrats on 10 years with your woman, man. That's awesome. Must
Yeah,
be
man.
all those pheromones you're putting out in the air.
Budget
so
fragrance.
Hypnotized by you. Yeah, he's his channel is about colognes and perfumes and stuff. I think mainly colognes and men neutral fragrances. I don't know.
We'll be back in 2 seconds.
You got it. Great channel.
Vito's channel?
I'm sorry. Who?
Will's channel's about cologne.
No, Budget
Channel's about cologne.
No, Budget Fragrance in the chat.
Oh, I
He's bringing people together so they'll smang and bang and repopulate the planet, man. He's doing the Lord's work out there.
yeah. Good for you, sir.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Carrie says, does Don need your consent, owner? No. He's got free reign. Yeah. It's wide open for him. Just kidding. Artery says, where's Marcus? Marcus is taking the night off because he was tired. And John Apple has left the internet as well, so we don't know if he's ever going to come back. He doesn't want
Tank's sick.
Yeah, Tank's sick. And Peter's probably busy working, so he hasn't really been around. And then Frederick Guimont, he only comes around when he needs something, and I think he closed his campaign yesterday. So
he doesn't need anything anymore.
Yeah. Carrie says, Dale, I rarely take Omer seriously.
That's smart thinking, Carrie.
Yeah. Artery says, even here we gotta hear about DG and there was his retarded obsessions.
I try to keep it brief. Honestly, I don't know all the details on purpose.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat, man.
This is the most I've heard of anything going on, Arteroy, in like 3 or 4 weeks now. Every week I get like a little snippet of something that I hear, and then I totally forget about it because I don't care. But this week it's been the veto art contest, and then right now with DG, and then of course talking about Outer Panga, aka Wiggles or whatever, and early CG stuff that Dale and I were talking about earlier in the show.
Yeah, it's stuff that I was not aware of.
Kind of like when CG or whatever the CG title kind of really came about. And apparently it started 2015, 2016. Is that correct, Dale?
Yeah. I don't know. I found a website called wiki.comicsgate.org, and it has like a entry with a bunch of dates, which I've never read before. So I'm going to have to read up on it and see.
Yeah, it's kind of just neat to hear some of the original history. Whether it's
exactly. That's really what I'm interested in.
I honestly don't think CG is going to be around like that much longer as a thing. I think maybe Ethan and those guys will hold on to the title, but people will just be like, "Oh, those guys are indie comics. Who cares?" You know,
more or less. And I think that for me, like, I define CG as being just like against cancel culture, against like guilt by like all the shit that happened to Ethan. You know what I mean? Because of his like values. And also I kind of hold the same freaking values. Part of it is that I know that if I try to like mingle with these people, like I've met art school kids.
Wow,
you know
it's Jay Ryan. And why is my camera blurry?
Like I'm not trying to work at Marvel. And I have my ideas. So I love CG, and so you know, whoever's in it will kind of help redefine it. You know what I mean?
I want to be friendly with everyone. That's my main thing.
This is because...
that drawing is disgusting, Will. Jay, good to see you. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen?
Well, you know, here's the thing.
Just chit-chatting. Channel's dying. The Hump Day's dying.
Damn.
Dale,
so you called me in. I'm
yeah,
the ringer.
Apparently I'm. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
It's up to you to revive this dying show.
Yeah, if it doesn't happen,
Jay.
It's all your fault.
Okay.
That's what I brought you
What is up?
for.
We haven't met yet. I'm Will.
Jay.
You're Jay.
I'll
Jay
go
Ryan.
Stains.
Good to meet you. It's going pretty great.
Excellent. You know? But yeah. Listen, CG is an interesting thing. It's an interesting group of like-minded yet very separate individuals.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Yeah.
And to like I don't know, my issue has always been it's been a great ideal. It's a great hashtag, but like people act like because we're all clustered together with similar ideals, like, but some people find it to be a Christian movement, and other people find it to be an indie movement, and other people want it to be the next Image Comics, so that everybody that comes together is now a collective that gets ready to put books out and all this stuff, right?
Mhm.
And I'm just like, it's a great, like, for me personally, it's a great network, right? You get
Yeah.
to meet and interact with a lot of people, and sometimes you work with those people and sometimes you don't, right? Because it's one of those things, like, not everybody gets along in business, and not everybody gets along in these communities and movements and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so,
We have
like,
a common enemy with SJWs.
yeah, and like even that has kind of been squashed, right? Like the whole culture has changed. So many people are kind of over basically being like nanny stated and like having this kind of entire daily download where everybody gets their marching orders, and then people are just like, I don't give a fuck about any of that anymore. Right? They just want to make their books, or they want to wear the clothes, or they want to say retarded when they want to say retarded, and they don't give a fuck about what anybody else says, right?
Yeah.
And I think we're past that, and we're on the way, out of that whole thing. And,
you feel like there was a incentive to like stay up to date on all the content that's going on, because that's kind of how it feels right now with people, like the whole.
There is, if you care.
Yeah, like here's the thing though, right? Like, Ethan, like if we're going to talk about like CG, like Ethan and Shane and Malin are essentially the top of the pyramid of CG, right? Whether people came in as a consumer movement or whatever, like now the flagship, the monarchy, yeah, like the monarchy has been established. And whether you like it or not, that's what it is, right? That's what people look to when someone says CG. They go Ethan Van Sciver, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whether you like, and personally, I don't have a problem. What was that, Omer?
Someday they're gonna say omerglitch. No,
yeah, like but the thing really is like, Ethan got a ton of goodwill, like from me, just as a consumer, as a purchaser, a buyer of comic books, because of his work on Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, and I enjoyed that. Him and Jeff Johns revived that whole series and character and everything, right? And so even before CG became a thing, before he got kicked out, I was watching Ethan's like quiet talk, go to the art supply store and draw a squirrel. Like, hey guys, this is how you draw a squirrel girl. And when you're, make sure your shading is very nice, right? Like, and so soft-spoken Ethan, like Ethan now has to be Ethan on 11, right? And
he's
so
more the Howard Stern Ethan. Yeah,
like he has to like amplify his character, and he's always been a little bit of a showman. He's went to cons and he's played his little piano and
Jay,
all that kind of stuff.
Carrie says, "Hi, Jay."
Oh, hey, Carrie. How you doing? But yeah, like like the whole that whole thing, like of his is he does that, like that gets him super chats, that gets him 100K channel, right? But it also doesn't get books.
Don says, "Can you put on the tentacle hentai on the back screen?"
I mean, I could.
No, don't.
There you go.
No, that's Sky Surfer Strike Force from the 90s. That's 1990s, like. Cartoon action
girl in there.
Yeah, like there's a Japanese girl with a sword. Everybody's got like, the mullet hair. This is supreme 90s action. You know what I mean?
I've never heard of Sky Surfer Strike Force.
Harry says, "Oh my, Jay, what a deep voice you have."
Yeah, listen, it's my blessing and my curse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Will, I don't hear it anymore, but they were complaining in the chat that your kids were too loud. And
I'm sorry.
By whipping them.
Damn those kids.
What jerk in the chat was saying that?
They seem to be quiet now. I think they're going to bed.
No, they're fine now. Yeah. Roy says, "Ooh, it's Canadian."
Yes, listen, I'm Canadian. Don't worry about it. You'll live. You'll live, Roy. You'll live.
They're going to
do you
bed
know
right now.
who,
I'm going to go give them a
Michaela
hug, and then it'll be good.
All right.
What was that, Omer?
Do you know who Michaela Dimitri is?
Oh, the hockey player. Yeah.
Yeah. Was she a good hockey player?
Fuck, I don't know. She just got a big rack. That's all I know.
Yeah. She's stunning. She's a stunning babe.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen. I'll say one thing about Canada. It does know how to pump out attractive ladies for such a small per capita.
Yeah, how does that happen? And can I mail order one or what?
Mm-hmm. I think it's the interesting mix of like Irish, Scottish, English, and then you get that kind of like the west coast of like Canada is mostly Asian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that kind of sprinkles through like across the country, and it's a very interesting mix.
This is show 69. Don, thanks for pointing that out. I typed it earlier, and
Yep,
it's pretty funny.
listen, that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to keep it real.
Dale, did your camera break? What happened?
No, I think basically I run a little script to turn off the autofocus on startup, and since my camera wasn't working after I rebooted, and I had to unplug it and plug it back in, I don't think it applied the script.
Damn.
So I'm probably going to have to restart my computer. So
Why are you running from me, Dale? Why can't you?
That's why I'm still here. I would have just left as soon as Jay hopped in, but people would talk.
It's like I'm starting to think that you're feeling some kind of way, Dale. You know what I mean?
Hey, Garrett, I think Ethan's got me beat with his Liberace act. I can't outdo him.
Mm-hmm.
I could become a good showman if I actually follow through on making a show and like having topics to discuss and stuff like that. I feel like I could do it.
See,
Yeah,
I'm only a showman. Oh, I was going to say, I'm only a showman once a year on Halloween. Last year, I did full Joker, like full Heath Ledger Joker, makeup and all, scars and all, and did a couple hour stream doing that. And then the year before, I did full Crow. And that's it. Once a year, I do a little showmanship, and then that's it.
Art of Roy says, I lived in Canada for many moons, Jay Ryan.
Oh, nice. Where, like, are we talking British Columbia, or are we talking like Toronto? Most people go to one of those two cities, in general.
All right, I'm going to reboot. I'll be back. This camera's driving me crazy.
All right, yeah. Carrie says, Halder, is your voice deep too? Let's see, I have to fight not to say oot and a boot and zed.
See, I've never said zed though. Like I say z. I always say z.
I like to mix it up, keep people guessing.
Gesundheit. And Chaser und Spitz.
Okay.
Carrie says, I think you make people feel a certain way, Jay, with a deep voice. I'm guessing for a friend.
Yeah. Listen, I've had grown men go, "Ooh, you've got a very good voice," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Jason, you have very good voice, Jason.
Yeah. Oh, listen. No, there's this Naman guy, this Asian guy, who's like, "Whoa." He looks hot and bothered anytime I've ever been on stream with him. It's hilarious. And he's an old man with a wife and kids.
Oh, Jason, you make me
very
big, chubby Jason.
I may have turned a few Asian men in my day. You know what I'm saying?
Were they Korean?
He is Korean. Wow, that's hilarious. No, seriously, like straight up Nam's Korean. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Roy says Pickering, Ontario.
There you go. Yep. Yeah, the old Toronto, Ontario.
Just in case I miss it, keep an ear out for Mr. Dale, please. Oh, I got something I want to show Dale when he comes back too.
You're sounding a little under the weather there, Omer.
Oh, I was eating a tuna sandwich. I made some tuna salad. I made a tuna salad sandwich before this, and I was also chomping down on some pork cracklins, aka pork rinds,
Okay.
or as we say in Espanol, chicharrones.
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 This is just science. Yeah, just how it is.
Yeah. So what? How's your book coming along? You working on it? You getting stuff done for it?
Are you talking to me?
Jake?
Yeah,
Jake,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's one of those things. As I've seen with many a campaign and many a creator, they talk too soon. They put their book up on a crowdfunder too soon, and they're just not ready for it. Right? Like I've seen so many guys
we've seen
drop
that a lot.
drop the ball and leave people hanging for months, if not years, right?
Years. Yes.
And for years.
Years.
And so like I'm going like my business model is to have a completed book in my hand and I show it to you and go, hey, go buy this off my site. And then I start.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, like it's one of those things. Like I personally am investing in myself, right? Is the way I look at it. And like if I'm not confident enough to invest in myself, why should anybody else? Right? And so like if you're not going to put in that work, if you're not going to go that extra mile to, even if it's a delayed gratification, right? Like where I can put the book out and I can go, okay, if you guys want to see the number go up, I can put it on Kickstarter, I can put it on Indiegogo or wherever, and I can just be like, okay, here's a slip cover, here is a sketch cover, here's a whatever variant, go for it, right? Like if that's the way you want to work. But like I would rather be able to just be like, the book is done, I can show you the book speaks for itself. It's on this website, like on my personal website, or if I decide to put it on, a crowdfunder with a slipcase or, whatever, however, it'll be available and you'll get it very shortly. And that's how I want to do it. And I get like
you, Dale.
Like, and I get how a lot of people, me, I guess in some ways, like if you're specifically just a writer, and I say that with all the contempt that being just a writer deserves. Right? Like,
yes, should, yes.
Like, because like,
they go crazy.
Let's be honest.
You're just a writer, you go crazy.
Like all writers are just failed, bitter artists. Do you know what I mean? And like, my thing is that like at least like a guy like Frank Miller who was never like the best artist on the planet, he was a great storyteller, right? And so the art was a byproduct of him having to tell the story. And so like and so he got better as he went on, but his storytelling was always the focus, right? And there's a lot of creators that are like that. Like Bancroft is a storyteller first, an artist second, right? And he's getting better.
Wait, who's Bancroft again?
Say what?
Michael Bancroft?
Michael Bancroft, the Lucy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, the Aussie. But there are a lot of people like that, right? And so I give them the respect they deserve because they actually got off their ass, and instead of waiting for, some crappy artist to help carry them across the line, they just did it themselves.
Yeah, right? I agree. Yeah, that's very commendable. Yeah, 100%.
Because like I've seen a lot of scripts in the last 5 to 7 years, and I've just shook my head at people and been like, man, I hope you find an artist for this. And because like that's the thing. I do think that Frank got better. I think he got more proficient in telling his stories, and the art was better because of it. Now these days, I wouldn't like confuse, his art for shit on a napkin, but it's close, right? Like he's just like
He's
if
in this
any
Picasso period. He's doing cubism right now, man.
like
Let
yeah, like if
him
any
cook.
listen, like
baby.
if anybody's ever been riding on coattails of their past success, it's Frank Miller right now.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
he's also like 90 freaking years old.
And that's fine, but he should if he wants to continue to make books, he should do the rough layouts, write the story, and have somebody else draw it.
Well, he's not doing books. I mean, he's basically just doing the covers, right?
Oh, he just did that the sequel to Ronin, whatever it's, I have it, I can't remember what it's called, but whatever Ronin
Yeah,
something.
Ronin 2. Yeah, I got it.
And like he's still going to do books, but doing these like terrible covers and stuff, he's basically like ruining his own legacy, right? Like he should have just kind of like bowed out gracefully, and then if someone asked him to do a cover, he should have did the layout for the cover and then got like somebody to do finishes on it.
Yeah,
right?
well, you got Tony Rodriguez and what's his name to do the Ronin 2 book. It looks awesome. He just did layouts.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what he should do, right?
That's the example of how he should proceed forward.
Yeah. That's how he should move forward from now, because he's still a good storyteller. I'm not going to take that away from him, right? Like, but his art he's just doing himself a disservice at this point.
Well, the Ronin stuff, the layouts looked really good. Like he looked like he could have done them, but I think between when this Ronin 2 came out and the stuff we're seeing now, 5 to 6, 10 years have passed, when the Ronin stuff got kind of worked on and was being worked on and done.
Yeah, no, it's
Philip Tan? Philip Tan's the one who did the first half, right?
Yeah, Philip Tan. Yep, I believe so.
It's so good. The Philip Tan stuff is good. It's really awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. Like I'm torn on it, like I am with a lot of things, right? Like it's one of those things where I see people making stuff, and I'm like, it's not good. Like, do you know what I mean? And I'm like some, because like even like early CG was like prime. It was like prime this. People who were 5 years too early to be asking for a dime for anything got $50,000,
right? Yeah,
because they flew the flag, right? And then they either never shipped a book, or the book that they shipped was the most subpar piece of garbage that if they themselves walked into a store, they would not have bought a book like that with a Marvel logo on it, right? And so like that was what really frustrated me about that whole section of time, was that there were so many people bitching and moaning about the quality of Marvel and DC books and how they were garbage and all this stuff. And I'm like, but none of your work even comes close to the worst day at Marvel and DC, right? But yet you're like asking for money and expecting people to give you money. And, and then some people would argue, well, it's indie. And I'm like, okay, but you're charging money for it, right? Like you're charging $25-$30 for a book. That's not indie. Indie is, I went to Kinko's and I made a bunch of little zines and I stapled them together and I'm charging $2 for them, right? Like I'm at a thing and I've made like, this little thing. It's $3, $5, and so the whole thing is
That's
really
one
skewed.
perspective, folks. One perspective, sure.
Yeah, like, but you know what I mean? Like, I think the whole idea got skewed.
Doesn't mean he's right.
And the value proposition got very skewed, right? And it's
well, $25 or $3, whatever, however you decide to classify indie comics. I mean, that's your perspective,
Yeah, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can spend $25 and get like a hardcover 64-page book, and be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then when somebody's like, I've got a 22-page floppy for $25, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's
nothing. It's not happening, dude. Like,
right for you. Might happen
for most people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even like you can, like, I don't know where I said it, but like, DC recently put out like Darwin Cook's The New Frontier in a manga size volume for $10, right? Like,
Yeah.
how do you compete with that? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that is like an incredible full piece of art.
Because you're competing against, because okay, kids coming up nowadays, that's who it's kind of meant for, right? We're gonna manga-ize these classic high quality stories, you know, like Brave New World, so that we can try to get these new readers to give it a chance, and then they'll be like, wow, that's a really good like take on the DC universe, you know what I mean? Like maybe I can get another one of these, you know what I mean? But where was I going with this? Oh, yeah, how I market my book. Because that's still a Superman story, and you've seen a million Superman stories. You know what I mean? One of the things that really pushes me forward with making my comic book is that I actually do truly believe that it's good. And I think people are going to pick up on that when I really go into full swing promoting it. You know what I mean? And like to your point earlier, and I totally get it, you want to have a totally complete book. You know, I feel like if I know I'm on a schedule and I'm on a timeline, so I'm like, when I'm 50% through my book is when I really want to launch, right? And when I'm 10 pages in is when I'm going to start a sign up page so I can just go like gathering emails of interested parties. You know what I mean? So that way, when I'm even out in public talking about it, I can get people to be like, hey, go to this website. You know, they'll see a little bit of the artwork, see a little bit of what the story's about. Give me your email. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of trying to put thought into how do I cast the widest net.
Man, you got big dreams, Will. Big dreams.
I want to actually make money off of this. You know, I think Revenant
you're
Steel has high
fail.
potential.
Fail
Right,
immensely.
We'll see what happens.
Right, like
Immensely.
Here's the
You're
thing,
already
though.
failing.
Right, like you have to be a little crazy, and you have to have an insane amount of belief in yourself to succeed as an artist, as a creator, as a storyteller.
Right.
And if you don't, because other people aren't going to carry you across the line, you have to carry yourself across all these finish lines, right? Like nobody's going to come make your book for you. Nobody's going to come make sure it's print ready.
Jay.
Well, you know what I'm saying? That I'm sending you home early and getting somebody who lasts a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you know, once I've had my fill, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
But like, but no, like, do you know what I mean? And so you have to put in that work. You have to, you know, if you know, your work has to be undeniable, and you have to sell yourself and invest in yourself and believe in yourself and do all that work, right?
Right.
And people have to see that, and people also have to want to believe in you too and cheer you on and promote you, because if you can get just even a handful of people who are stoked enough about what you do to share the links, to promote, you know, your streams, to you know, show the book off, to like, you know, get all that stuff pulled up all the time, then you're laughing, you're golden. But yeah, it's hard to do. It's not the easiest task to, like, you know, be gregarious enough.
He has a YouTube channel, so I don't even know what he's talking about.
Who doesn't have a YouTube channel?
They said Will barely has a YouTube channel. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's kind of barely. I did another trailer review the other day. I'm gonna do a Moana one soon because I saw that one. But I gotta maybe I ought to start talking about the war. That'll give me some content.
Damn. Like which war? Like the Korean War?
The current one.
Oh.
The Pizza Wars.
The wars. What do we do? Wait, Will, you're telling me there's a war going on?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the next war to happen. You know what I mean?
Dude, I thought gas prices were just, you know, that way for maybe we ran out of dinosaur bones, I guess. I don't know.
Listen, now you're just gaslighting everyone. There are no dinosaur bones. You and I both know that the Jews put the dinosaur bones there.
Dude,
to make us believe.
The Smithsonian, aren't they? Isn't that where the Jews rule all the
like
space lasers? From
exactly. Like,
dude, why do you think people were painting their roofs blue in Hawaii? Where do you think they're going to go when the nukes drop? They're going to go to Hawaii. They're going to go to Patagonia. They've been burning down Patagonia. You see all that?
Mm-hmm.
They're burning down Patagonia?
Yep. See, look,
Pay
this news.
attention, Dale.
Damn it, Dale! For the love of God, get some vitamins and get some news into you. You know what I'm saying?
Hang on a
Don't get
second.
the radiation, Dale. Go to Patagonia.
I got it. Let me
They're
do a search
passing
on
laws to
Patagonia.
say they can sell the public land if there's fires, and then they make fires.
Yep.
And then they buy the public land.
Dale
It says Omer is putting out a new adult-only comic soon. It's called Just for Lizzo.
Damn. Yeah, get your iodine pills while you're at it.
Yes, subscribe to Jay Ryan. Thanks for dropping that, Haldir.
I'm
And,
thinking of escaping to Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Venezuela, so I could be the new president.
Damn. I mean, you've got the mustache for it. You're right there. You're getting ready for it.
Yeah. Or Will, right? Will's got the mustache.
You got to make it south of the border, south of the equator anyway, to avoid the nuclear fallout.
Yeah, this is true. I get it.
Whoa.
See, Dale, that's why we're trying to get you ready. We're trying to get your prep, Dale. Get those iodine pills. Get south of the border.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a prepper, Dale?
No, I gave up on all that.
Damn it, Dale.
You're just gonna hope it lands on your head.
No, I'm. My life is dependent on medications. So unfortunately, if society falls, I'll fall with it.
Damn.
I'll remember you, Dale, in the next world.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Will.
Yeah, I'll pour one out.
I'm going to try and take out as many of them before I'm dead. Just for you guys, to make it easier in your
Listen, I respect
post-apocalyptic.
For Comics Gate!
What the fuck? Comics will be the least of our worries.
Yeah.
Fuck the liberals!
You hear that, YouTube?
I hate gay Superman.
We're taking machine guns to random
Tico
people.
is terrible.
Take the stream down.
Oh no!
Yeah, Uzis for floozies.
Strike the channel.
Yep, that's it. The hump day's over. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for being here.
Imagine
Thanks, Will, for
this.
burning it down.
This is the screenshot of what they took your channel down.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they're really having a huge fire down in Patagonia.
Yeah, you got to change the name of this episode. Episode 69. The end is nigh.
Yeah.
So Patagonia is really burning down, Dale?
Yeah, apparently there's massive fires in that part of Argentina, and they have been unable to stop it. It's burning many square miles of forest.
Damn.
Audience, where did the Nazis escape to after World War II?
Follow the money, Dale. Who benefits from these fires?
Not me.
The Californians. The other white guys, Dale. The other, not you white guys. The other white guys.
Those people that Jay was talking about earlier that also start with a J. Is that what we're saying in this song?
Elites, guys. It's the elites.
It's the ones that rule with the space lasers.
Yeah,
Yes.
like what was it? Like Hobby? Was his name Hobby from Harry Potter? That little guy. Those guys.
You know what's hilarious? So recently, like there was a thing where a plane crashed into an ambulance on a runway, right?
Yeah. I've seen that. Both pilots died.
And
Yeah.
I'm talking to a buddy of mine at work, and he's like, how could? Because there was not a scratch on that ambulance, and I'm like, yeah, man, ambulances are made out of steel. You see, in planes are they're made out of like aluminum. They'll crumple. They're like made of. And then he's like, man, I just feel like the plane would have squashed it. And I looked at him and I'm like, yeah, because you were raised to believe that a plane could take out a whole building.
Yeah.
And he saw the look on his face, and it started to dawn on him, and he's like, "Oh my god!" Like,
yeah, that guy's like neurons started firing, and he's just like, "Oh my god!" Everything in that guy's life changed in that moment.
Well, if you look at there's footage of it. If you look at it, the plane, like the front wheel, since it's like the size basically of the top of the the ambulance like clips the ambulance, and the ambulance just turns away, and then the plane just crushes downward into the ground and blows the fuck up, and the ambulance drives away from it. But the guy kept telling there's the recorder guy, for the flight operators or whatever at the towers. They're like, stop. He kept telling them to stop, and they kept going. Like they could hear him. Like, why did they keep going?
Yeah. Do you know why they kept going? Building 7.
Dude, no, there was the audio from the air traffic controller, and the air traffic controller's like, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, because she told because they were listening to the air traffic controller.
Oh, I thought there was audio, and they were saying, stop. Do not go.
Yeah, that, I didn't hear the audio. I gotta go listen to it. Because from what I heard, the person who told it to me was like telling me that the people were yelling, but then the ambulance was listening.
Yeah, they kept saying the same runway. Oh, you're clear to run on runway blah blah blah. You're clear to run runway blah blah. The same runway they were on, and then but right after they said that, the guy said, "No, runway blah blah blah. Stop. Do not continue. Stop. Do not continue." And blows up.
Oh, he said stop, and they stopped, right? Is that what it was? Oh well.
I think he was talking to both people, right? Because he was telling the ambulance to go across the thing, and he was trying to tell the airplane to stop, and they both didn't know who they were who he was talking to, either the plane or the ambulance, to stop and which one to go. So there might have been some confusion there. Yeah, now that I think about it, because the air traffic controller must have been talking to both of them, and he had the panel open to both, and he would tell one to go and the other one to stop, but no, they didn't know which was which, so they just kept going. I think that's what happened, man.
That sounds right.
Is this the 7 killed in air ambulance crash in India's Jharkhand state? Is that what you guys are?
No.
This is New York.
This was like LaGuardia, I thought.
Yeah.
Roy, this isn't a Nazi rally. This is a statistic enjoyers conference. Two different things.
Just noticers. We just notice things, okay?
Yeah.
Jeez.
You're gonna get upset at us for noticing certain things.
Pattern recognition, Roy. You're getting upset. Don't do it.
Roy's hilarious. That was funny.
Oh yeah, Roy's great. I don't have any problem with Roy.
Yeah. Some people might think his comment is something else, and it's not. He's being funny. Let me look up the plane thing. Let's see if I can find it, so I can show it. Yeah, it's.
Here it is. The Air Canada flight was carrying a group of Orthodox Jews from the New York area, sources told the Post. So the Canadians are in on it too.
Wait, so
it's Air Canada.
Oh goodness!
This is the first
carrying a group of Orthodox Jews from the New York area. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe Art of Roy is right.
Oh, but just the pilot side.
What did I wander into?
Are the Jews okay? Did the Jews make it?
Yeah, like that's the real question.
I know the pilots died.
What do you guys have tattooed on your chests? That's
I'm just worried about them, okay?
Listen.
Can I eat that the New York Post, or do they strike you? Anybody know?
I don't know if they would or not, but because just the footage might be so common that they might not.
Let me find out different.
This stream's already getting taken down already, Omer. We all know that. So.
Yeah.
No. What about Fox News or ABC?
They will definitely.
What about CNN?
We'll be back in seconds.
Definitely so.
What about Bass Aviation? I've never heard of them. Let me bring.
There we go.
That sounds like a weird one. All right, so this is not the New York Times. This is. Should we wait for Will or hell with it?
It's entirely up to you. It's your show.
Yeah, but I like to consider it also.
All right.
Have you seen Kyle? Who's Kyle?
Who's Kyle? Yeah, I don't know who Kyle is. But...
Who is Kyle, Eric?
Did he mean Sig Kyle?
Area.
Oh,
No, so we're talking about the Aryan Nation. What are we talking about here?
I disavow Jay Ryan, just so everyone's clear.
This is 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know if we need 5 minutes of it. I don't know if I really want to watch a plane crash. Is there screaming as people die?
23 the current emergency.
I
Flight
don't
attendants in the back are
want to
feeling
watch
ill.
that.
Because of the
This
odor,
is the audio.
we will need to go into any available gate at this time.
Okay, right there.
With a visual.
Hey, say that again. Do you guys have any gate for United? Because now we have to declare an emergency. They won't get out.
The United emergency sounded like there was a lot of
Okay, right
poop.
there. Hey, say it again.
What?
The United emergency sounded like there was a lot of poop in the back. It was like they were talking about a smell coming from the back of the plane.
Oh gosh.
Right, now that United says he needs a gate, but so now he's declaring an emergency. But the ramp doesn't have a gate for him. Yeah, they're now. We can get a stair truck if you need them to get off the plane. Okay, yeah, do that just in case they want to come off. But so now he's on taxiway Alpha, just east of taxiway Kilo. All right, thanks, man. All right, bye. Okay. Yeah, 2384. The ramp doesn't have a gate for you yet, but I'm trying to get in touch with the Port Authority to see if they have something.
Copy.
And the fire trucks are over there. They're going to bring a stair truck just in case you guys do want to evacuate. Let me know if you do.
Copy. We prefer to wait on a gate, but I mean, again, we only got so much time here because there's still a bit of an odor in the back of the airplane.
See, there's still an odor in the back of the airplane.
That's the emergency.
Yeah,
the
they said the
emergency
odor
is
thing.
that there's a smell.
Well, and
Guys,
maybe it was a
somebody-
really bad smell. You don't
Somebody
know.
took a mean one right before takeoff.
Yep.
And Eric says, "My apologies. That was very bad taste. It's all good, Eric." Yeah, Kyle. It was Kyle.
Yeah. Nothing. In.
Oh, maybe he was referring to Kyle Rittenhouse. Maybe.
I mean, Kyle Rittenhouse shot a PDF file. I think Kyle's all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle's just wrong place, wrong time.
Or was he in the right place at the right time?
I mean, he was in the right place at the right
Cosmically,
time.
yes.
Yeah.
In the end, it worked out for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
When you go into lane 8, just hold short of Lima on runway 13 and just verify with the ramp that you'll be able to get in.
Okay, hold short of Lima on runway 13, and we'll talk to ramp. Get back to you, Delta 5 plane.
Okay, I'm just verifying there's some shuffling of gates going on here due to an inbound that has an issue.
Roger.
Jet 646 order.
No, it's you for Giles 4 for Jet 646.
646 number 2, clear to lane 4.
Close line number 2 for Jet 646.
And 2384, do you have a gate available at this time? Otherwise, we will be probably requesting air stairs.
Give me 1 second.
2384.
Stand by, United.
Who's the vehicle need across the runway?
Emergency vehicles calling on ground, or are you calling on tower? Truck 1 Company, LaGuardia Tower.
Truck 1 and company.
Truck 1 Company, LaGuardia Tower, requesting to cross 4 at Delta.
Truck 1 company, cross 4 Delta.
Truck 1 Company, crossing 4 at Delta.
Frontier 4195, just stop there, please. Stop. Truck 1, stop. And 2384 is cleared in lane 8 for 41.
2384, proceed to ramp.
Proceed in.
Sorry, Truck 1.
Stop, Truck 1. Stop.
Stop, Truck 1, stop.
4195, we're staying here.
Delta 2603, go around, runway heading 2000. Jet 646. Jet 646, I see you collide with vehicle here, just hold position. I know you can't move. The vehicle's to respond to you now.
I like the
Good
pilots.
Lord.
The pilots in the plane could see the freaking truck trying to cross, right? Like, why didn't they stop? Like none of this made sense. Like,
Yeah, you'd think they'd
the
pull
It
up.
has momentum, right? The plane has the momentum. The fire truck should have been the one to not
The yield.
put itself, to yield to the plane.
Well, I mean, and they could both have tried to turn away from each other a little bit. Like,
Well, it's nighttime,
Yeah.
They
well,
really
they all have
rely
lights.
on.
They see
Yeah,
each
you
other.
think that they would be flashing lights if they're
Yeah,
Right
but you
across
would
the
think
runway.
that, like, if you're in a fire truck and you just looked sideways, glanced to your right, you would see a plane taxiing towards you at speed. You
Right.
would have moved out of the way. Like, it seems like the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, What? Or the guy, the pilots. One of the pilots wanted to, self delete.
Damn.
Self goodbye, you know?
Yeah. In Minecraft.
Right, in Minecraft. Yeah.
Not in Minecraft. In
the runway closed?
LaGuardia.
Still 2603, go around, runway heading 2000.
York.
2000, go around, 2603.
LaGuardia craft, yeah.
Area tower.
Truck number 2, runway 4 is closed, correct?
Yes, go
I
on to runway
think
4
I'd
now.
like
Stay on
to
runway
just
4, you have
stop
access.
here on the runway.
Tower, car.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Will.
No, it's like, is the runway closed? Because I think I'll just stop here on the runway. That's what I'll do.
That
Yeah.
seems like a bad idea.
0, runway 422 is closed at the time.
90, roger.
LaGuardia Tower, vehicle 98.
98. 98. Vehicle 98.
Vehicle 98, please show at this time. Runway 422 is closed. I repeat, runway 422 is closed at this time.
And there was an accident at LaGuardia. I don't know what happened exactly, but they just lost 422, so everyone's going to be holding over Proud or vectors in the air with me. Tower, Connor 0, LaGuardia Airport is closed at the time.
So 2603, runway 3000, go to approach 2020 now.
3000, over.
2603, 2020, still looking for you.
Tower, Connor 0, to reiterate, LaGuardia Airport is closed at this time. No aircraft in or out.
Okay. Frontier 4195, you copy that?
Negative, we're holding here.
All right, there's an incident on the field.
Yeah, we saw it
now. Just stand by. All right, there's an incident on the field. We're closed right now. Just stand by.
Yeah, that's all of it. And they started telling all the other planes, don't land, because they had one that was going to be coming in right after, behind this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there is part of the call where he like basically is like, dude, I fucked up. And they were like, dude, there's a lot going on right now. Like the traffic controller guy.
Yeah.
And
you think it might be at the end of that? You want me to put it? Let's listen.
oh, that's entirely up to you. I just remember I seen a clip where they were talking like there was some after.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if there was anything afterwards. Sure. I'll put it in. It was only like 30 seconds left by the time we stopped it.
Yeah, have a good night, Eric.
We're holding here.
All right, there's an incident on the field.
Yeah,
We're
we saw it
now. Just stand by. All right, there's an incident on the field. We're closed right now. Just stand by.
And I'll have updates for LaGuardia as soon as I get word of the runways are clear and back open. I don't have any estimates right now, so everyone in holding, just let me know if anyone's close to min fuel, if you need to divert.
Ground breaker 3474 is the field shut down now. Field is shut down, sir.
Roger.
Nope, no additional audio.
No, yeah, they must have pulled a separate thing from just after the event,
Like
because they have all the logs. They have all the
Yeah.
audio logs.
Now, what should Vito be eating? I was gonna make a big like Scooby-Doo sandwich.
Damn.
Or
So
a
like-
hot dog. How about a hot dog?
Do a hot dog?
Yeah, or some chicken nuggies or dino nugs. Dino nugs. Because that's what the kids love.
Just have him throwing dino nugs into his mouth.
Yeah.
I thought you were the pizza man. Why isn't he eating pizza?
Oh, damn.
He doesn't deserve mine.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ooh, you know what?
Anchovy
He should
pizza,
eat
like with a big
pizza.
fish on it.
Yeah.
Disgusting pizza.
This big
Not the
floppy
good kind.
disgusting pizza. Not the good kind of pizza. Not my pizza.
Yeah, something disgusting. You know, like pizza that you wouldn't even eat.
Damn.
Some Little Caesars.
Oh,
dare
you.
you shut your
K-pop,
mouth
what's
now.
up?
You shut your mouth, sir.
Yeah, shut your whore mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Papa John's.
Get those breadsticks. Slap you in the side of the head with a breadstick. And you'll change your mind.
While you're eating your baked glue.
Listen, sometimes you
We
need
love
a little
I love the Little Caesars. Do not despair.
Do not disparage the Caesar.
The
His
Caesar.
Royal Highness.
Yeah,
You can't
A2
beat the
will.
price. I know you
A2.
love making. I know you love making your homemade, but I wish I was there, sir. I wish I was there.
Oh, hey, what's going on,
Homemade
K-pop?
things. Ooh, K-pop's here. Hi, K-pop. She's here because JR's here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
She stalks him. What do you call her? You got a name for her, right? You got like a pet name for her?
Like a bunch, you know.
Like a bunch. What's all this then? Whoa, JR finally became my friend on X K-pop after years of teasing me over here on YouTube. He finally slid into my DMs over there on X. Now I can send him links to the show. He was complaining that I never sent him links to the show. Or was I thinking he was complaining? I think I was thinking.
I think you thought I think you thought that.
I don't even know any more K-pop. I should say K-pop for it. Pizza. Hey, Shat. Facts. She says facts.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, Shed? That's one of them.
Oh, Shed. Yeah.
Shed.
When you said Shed, like in the chats, I always thought you were just referring to the chat, not specifically K-pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause she says chat, and she's referring to the chat, right? Or is she
Nope.
referring to you?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's something from Fortnite.
Oh, I see. Let's see. Carrie says K-pop. You can show Omer how to do an auction. Whoa. I
Whoa.
bet he was. She says. Well, I've been on one of the auctions with K-pop, Carrie. I know how she does it. Like a woman with precision.
Don't blatantly lie to the chat. You know what I mean?
Oh,
As a man, I can't.
I was right on the
stand
first
for
one
that.
today. Just kidding. I don't want K-pop to hate me. But that's true. Sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you, chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just don't. Let's not placate these women. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Carrie, you stay in line, Carrie. Oh, Jesus.
Exactly.
Sounds so mean.
No. You gotta have
Sorry,
a firm hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Canadians, they're ruthless.
Mm-hmm. Everyone thinks we're nice. That's the actual game, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
that you're
Anybody who knows the Canadian knows they aren't really nice.
Yeah, like it's just to keep your guard down. Like I think the thing that's different is that we actually just believe in common courtesy. There's a difference, like in the mindset.
Wait, as opposed to like Americans not having common courtesy? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I think just as a general rule, common courtesy, like where people are just nice because it's courteous to be nice in a social setting or a public setting. You know, like we're not going to shoot somebody because they put onions on our cheeseburger at McDonald's.
Right, but you're comparing Canada to someplace like LA or New York when you could compare it to the more Canadian places of America, Minnesota, Michigan,
Texas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, well, and that's the thing too, right? Yeah, and I mean, I'm not saying all. I'm mostly speaking in generalities, right? But
right.
But like, yeah, that's the thing, and the same thing with Canada. Like, a lot of people assume certain things, and it's just like people get shot here all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of shit happens. Like,
or like I assume you all grow beautiful Canadian babes just to play hockey.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true, right? Like that part is intentional. True. Yeah, that part is true. Yeah.
There's just as many ugly women in Canada as there is in America, if not more.
I wouldn't say more for sure. Just per capita, I would wager that the hotness meter is higher. And like here's the thing, right? Canada's like roughly 10% of the population of the US. Yeah,
really?
Like it's like 47 million people. You guys are what, like around 389 million people.
Depending on who you count.
Yeah, right. Like it depends on how many illegal immigrants you're counting that day.
How many of my cousins get counted that day?
Yeah, and the thing is like, but we import like so many TV shows and music stars and like comic book artists and like everything. Like just that the small population of Canada has such a huge influence on American culture, like creativity. Like like Todd McFarlane's Canadian, Dale Keown's Canadian, Dave Finch is Canadian. Like what's
Mike
the
Myers?
Mike Myers.
Anna's became a CIA agent too.
Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland, like just like tons and tons.
Kiefer Sutherland is Canadian.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yep.
When did that happen?
Yep. Tons of these. Like Keanu Reeves grew up in Canada, I believe.
Oh no, he's American.
No, I think he's part American, something, whatever, right?
Hawaiian or Japanese. Or
yeah,
I think he's Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah, like he mostly grew up here. Tons like Wayne Gretzky, Canadian, like just tons and tons of these people. That you're like, I think isn't Jeff Lemire? I think Jeff Lemire is like.
Dude,
Canadian.
it's nice that you're proud of Canada. It would take a lot longer than the 5 minutes you just took to name all the Americans that are significant. But
I don't know about that. Because like just over and over and over like that. But I'm just saying, like, not even that fact, but just the fact that this tiny country has such a huge significance, like music, like like all the pop stuff,
all the
like
Britain.
Nickelback, Justin Timberlake, Drake, The Weeknd, they're all
When's
Canadian.
the last
Nickelback in my pickleback.
Wake me up when he names somebody who's good. And we all know Rush, so that one.
Did you guys see the Justin Timberlake drunk driving arrest?
Oh, that's amazing.
He got arrested for drunk driving, and the officer had no idea who he was. And the lady, after she knew he was getting arrested, like the lady he was riding with, she was like, "Come on, like, baby back,
bye,
bye, like, think of all the things." And the guy's just kind of like, "What?" Looking at her. He's a drunk driver, ma'am. Driving drunk on my streets.
Yeah.
I gotta look that one up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's married too, so I assume he probably got in trouble.
Jessica Biel.
Yeah, for driving around with this lady too, I assume, huh?
As long as it was a lady and it wasn't like a tranny like Eddie Murphy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or like
the
the guy who was married to.
He was doing a good deed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that? Are we thinking Hugh or are we thinking the other guy, the guy
Grant.
from Get Him to Hugh Grant? There you go. Yeah.
He got busted with that tranny in Britain.
I think it was in LA where he got busted.
Damn.
Was it LA?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a long time.
She was really ugly, man. She's this black ugly chick.
Damn. Why she got to be
not
black?
that she was ugly because she was black, but she was black.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But, she's streetwalker.
Yeah.
That doesn't help. She's living that street life.
It's built for the streets.
Yeah.
Forged in the
I almost thought she was a guy because she looked that manly,
Damn.
It's like, what are you doing, Hugh? What? You have Elizabeth Hurley over there. But it's probably because she's kind of a prude, probably. They don't like to bang after a while once they're married.
Well, and if you were out and about and that, tranny was just being real aggressive and you're kind of a sub, you'd be like, maybe I should see where this leads.
Yeah, I could see Hugh doing that.
Maybe she was really funny.
She had a winning personality.
She bought him a drink. I mean, what's he supposed to do?
Damn. That's true, right? Like he's already bought and paid for. He might as well.
Yeah.
God. Good Lord.
Listen, you wanted this.
Yeah, I'm regretting it now. every moment, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what you've turned the hump day into, Omer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we need new blood. Maybe we can get Noah on here. We need some
Damn.
youngins.
Yeah, we get Noah on here. He can decry. It's like the Beatles weren't very good. You know.
Oh no.
Star
Guns N'
Wars
Roses
isn't any
sucks.
good.
Yeah. You'll hear no cap.
Nintendo's overrated. Yeah.
No cap for real, more than you've ever heard it in your entire life.
Oh, dude.
You know?
He's like, women
Put me in a
women
room with him.
don't like men. I don't need a woman. What are those?
Mm-hmm.
I was
He's like,
on.
I think I'm gonna email her. She's definitely gonna fall in love with me. I'm gonna play the whole scenario in my head.
Okay, but here's the thing though, right? Like when you were his age, like when you were like, 19 to 20, everything was still a gamble. Everything was exciting and fresh, and you didn't understand the things you know now, right? And so like you're kind of just like, and you think you know everything too. That's the other part, right?
But I would take chances. Like it doesn't seem like he takes a chance. And maybe I don't know him that well, but like that's like he's too afraid to go out and actually ask a chick or something, and he doesn't go and talk to him. Like he's like makes every excuse in the book not to go talk to him. And just like,
is that a thing?
Well, the thing that I don't know. Like right now, being that age, like being in your like late teens, early 20s. Think of the weird minefield that dating is, right? Like, people get upset about pronouns. Like if you're quote unquote like too aggressive, then you're like trying to like essay them. And like, like, no,
that's
seriously.
Real fear. You got to be very careful.
Right?
politically correct.
Yeah, and then so like there's like a whole different dynamic like to the way like these kids were brought up, like compared to like how we kind of like ran around and like our parents were like, don't come back till the lights come on. Well, you know what I mean?
Just walk up to a girl and be like, "What that ass do?"
Yeah, like
No, you still can't do that, Will. You couldn't do that when we were around either.
You weren't supposed to do that because it worked.
Yeah, you could do that then, right? And
Well,
then
you still could do that, and it still could work. But
yeah, but like these days though, like you're getting yourself in a position where somebody is like, oh, he's got the ick, and he said whatever, and he's a pervert, and like stay away from him, girls. He might rape you.
But that actually matters to the kids.
Oh yeah.
Like I could care less what other people thought about me when I was a kid or a high school or teenager, 20s.
Oh yeah.
Do my thing. And, I don't get that aspect, Jay. I don't get that aspect.
Yeah,
and the
but
fact that he's here, like I don't understand why he cares. Like just do your thing, bro, and be fucking awesome because he is a pretty awesome dude.
Yeah, like but the thing is, right? Like it's interesting because he's really advanced for what he has done so far. Like he's got like 17 comic books out before he was like 19, right? And then he just did these last two over the last like couple of years, right? And that had that huge level up in his work, and he's still going, right?
Yeah, nobody cares about it.
No, but like, but like you don't care about it because you're old and you don't have 17 books.
No. Like his peers don't care. Like they probably don't even know that he's into comic books. Like he should be.
No, they do. They do.
Like it. Oh, they know.
Yeah, a lot of the people in his school and a lot of his teachers and stuff like that in the college that he's at know he does comic books and stuff.
Isn't he? I thought he was getting an art degree, so you would think that they would at least be some of them who are into that. Yeah.
But like even in that, like he's dodging like weird minefields of that kind of stuff. Like, like he's still kind of weirded out about like drawing like attractive girls in his books.
Dude, that's a power you got to unlock. You got to learn that power.
That's so weird.
Right?
You got to learn how to take that horniness and put it into your fingertip.
Yeah.
for a purpose, and keep it out of your pants and put it on the page, dude.
Yep.
Put it on the page.
But like, you know, and then his family is like on the religious bent. So while he's like, you know, he's in that weird thing where he's trying to be respectful, he's trying to keep his family happy, he's trying to find himself creatively, and he's also trying to date women and also juggle college and all the weird shit that's happening. That, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a place that I'm glad I'm not in right now. Right? Like,
I get you.
And
I was randomly in his chat the other day, and he made the mistake of not sending me the link, but we'll see if he wises up.
Yeah, like, well,
Artwork says tiny peepee. I don't know what that's referred to, but hilarious. Carrie
the
says
boy has a tiny peepee.
Has tainted will. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
She-
Artwork says older broads throw that P at F. The young chicks get a MILF. Jay, that's your fault. That's just K-pop. Yeah, I agree.
what? What's my fault?
All of it.
No. You better clarify.
Yeah, who draws women in comics? Artwork says just garden level homosexual, but right. Who's talking about what? Noah, he only just turned 21. I give that kid so much credit.
Yeah.
He's a good kid. I don't deny that.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing though. Like
I'm just kind of amazed that he's not more confident. I don't know how to best say it, because I don't really know what his real life is like, Jay. You probably have a better idea of it, or not. I mean, what do we know, right? He could just be playing us all. And he's got like 3 kids at home.
3 kids at home, Jesus. No, but like it's one of those things, right? Like just right, like, and I have like nephews and stuff like that, and it's interesting to like talk to them about stuff and where their heads at, and it's so different compared to where we're at, and how, like, you know, especially if you're like that in that Gen X kind of area, right, where we like.
You're super right, Jay. Super right. My nephew, he's 24, and he doesn't give a shit about anything. Like, he just cares about his little thing, his little world. He doesn't care about women. He doesn't care about driving. He doesn't care about. He just likes music and his video games, and that's it. Like, he doesn't really care about anything else. He doesn't do anything else either.
Yeah, and it's like, and it's weird. Like, and for a lot of them, like, it's like they look at any of that stuff as like almost like rat race. So like, why would I want to bust my ass for somebody else? It doesn't benefit me. Why would I want to stress about that? It doesn't benefit me. And I'm like, okay, I get that to an extent, but if you want something, you have to do something to get it, right? It's no one's going to hand it to you, and no one owes you anything.
Yeah. There's this lack of like ownership, and there's this lack of self motivation to. I don't want to say get things, but to earn things. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
and I'm not talking financial. I'm like,
yeah, like, I don't know. It's very interesting, right? But then like one of my younger nephews,
really
he's
different.
he's like 13, 14, and like he's like go-getter kind of thing. Like, he's like trying to get a new computer and like ask me like what the best prices are for this motherboard, and it completely different, right? And I'm just like, you're from the same family. Why are you almost 10 years younger than your brother? Why are you the go-getter, and why is the other one the like wispy, floaty, nothing matters, I don't want to do anything? Like, you know what I mean? And it's weird. It's that like right in that cusp. And so Noah's interesting to me because he works so hard, because he has that hunger in him to make things and to get better and to learn, and to like, if he can
is he getting better? I don't see it.
Oh, he 100%.
Yeah, he definitely is. I got his recent comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
Like his art now is way better than his last comic that he put out. So I can't.
Well,
so
it's
I
way better
can't
than the
wait.
first Mavericks. Yes.
Oh
the
yeah.
second was a
Like
huge improvement,
yeah. And so like he's learning and he's looking at different art. He's not just looking at like fucking shitty '90s comics like that people keep.
Yeah.
Like like the thing is like there's some cool
Hold on, guys.
'90s.
We gotta let it go, Jay. Jay, you in here?
What?
Oh wait, wrong guy.
What? What?
What are we doing?
What's going on?
I was gonna tease Jay and put him in the back for disparaging 90s comics.
See, this is the right move, Omer. We're getting all these people who worship the crappy '90s comics out of the show, and we're bringing in Jay Ryan, who's preaching the truth.
We need Marcus back. We need extreme.
No, well, but here's the thing, right? Like my thing, it was a really interesting time, right? But like they were hiring dudes who could just because they could hold the fucking pencil between their toes in the 90s. There was just so much money. They were just throwing money at them like crazy, right? Like, and so for every Travis Charest that came out of there were 100 nobodies who you don't even know who the fuck they are anymore.
Thank you,
right?
And Travis got better too.
Yes, and he got better and better. But then
and
also
he's Canadian. He's one of your people.
Yeah, listen, like it's never ending. Don't worry about it. But then and
then there's Jay. So
yeah, and so here's the thing: there were a lot of great artists to come out of that time, but there were a lot of shitty books and poorly told, incoherent fucking. Oh, look, it's cool. He's standing there with no background. Revolutionary. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, look. This panel, there's 3 vertical panels in this page. I can't tell what's going on, but revolutionary. Like the 90s. Like it's like everybody puts on these rose color fucking glasses and somehow imagines that all those books were fucking gold. Go back and read some of them. They're fucking garbage. Fucking garbage. They're garbage with a fucking holofoil cover on them. It's fucking trash. And there's some good stuff. Sure. There's some good memorable stories you can go back and read, and there's some good runs on stuff. But the majority of it is trash, and you have to sift through it to find anything decent, right? And it's just like I just you see people who just worship the 90s, and they take everything wrong from that era, and not learn the lessons, and not take the good stuff from that era and bring it forward. They take all the bad stuff and they haven't learned anything. And so you get this weird pastiche of 90s comics in 2026 or last year, whatever, when people are doing it. And it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hold up, and it's not bringing the medium forward. It's latching on to bad habits. It's latching on to bad looks and poor storytelling. And you can go look at books from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s before that, and the draftsmanship and the storytelling and the quality of the art is way better than everything in the 90s. Right? Like
they were developing that polish in the 90s, you know.
Well, like
the energy. It was
I think energy. Photoshop was the worst thing to happen to comic books. Like straight up. Like the coloring, you look at some of those books and it's like all this like airbrush nonsense. And none of it looks good, and it's like all like this monotone, weird brown and orange highlights on everything, and it's just like it's fucking garbage. It's fucking garbage. And like there are like no, you go like fucking Alex Toth would draw a Hot Wheels comic that was just a fucking toy comic better than any fucking 90s book. Any 90s book that you can show me, Alex Toth drew a better fucking Hot Wheels comic. Like it's sad. Like Jordy Bernay, like any of these guys, like back in
we don't read comics around here, Jay. Just so you know, we just look at
yeah, like and that's the problem. That's the fucking problem.
Well,
you're specifically taking issue with the people who tried to capture that Liefeld sort of magic. The people who tried to steal the mana,
sort of magic. You know, Jesus Christ!
If I could get some of his mana. You know, I could sort of infuse it into my art and sell some comic books.
Nobody cares about anything Rob Liefeld has done except for Deadpool. And he wasn't the person who made Deadpool interesting or cool.
No?
That's it. No. He didn't do any of the fourth wall breaking. He didn't do any of that stuff. He just drew a character and then they expanded on it. And and if you ask people like, oh, what's Youngblood? Nobody fucking knows what Youngblood is. Nobody knows who Bad Rock or any of those characters are. They're all like unknown. Yes, I know because I'm into comics. I'm into the history of comics. I'm into it. But it doesn't make it good, right? It's like saying that people know who Witchblade is or the Darkness. It's like, yeah, you're a fan of comics, you know who they are. But normies who watched Captain America or Endgame or whatever have no fucking clue what any of that shit is. Right? Like, they just don't.
Witchblade had a TV show. What are you talking about? People know.
Yeah, like fucking 30 years ago. And nobody, like, you know what I mean? Like,
it started a Canadian chick, too. She was
Yasmin Bleeth.
No, it was Yancey Butler.
Yancey Butler. Sorry, Yancey Butler. Never mind.
And she was an anorexic drunk, unfortunately.
See, but I got the Y and the B right.
Yeah, that's true. Yasmin Bleeth would have been a much better Witchblade. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Starting to see Canadians everywhere.
That's who I probably thought. Remember, Wizard used to have that casting dreams section in the comic it'd make you think. I always thought Yasmin Bleeth would have been Witchblade, but it never happened.
But yeah, anyway, you know what I mean. It's you know what I mean. Like weird shows, like weird things got like optioned in like the 90s and early 2000s. Like
Wild West.
Michael Turner wasn't good. Like he's
okay. God damn it. I used to love Michael Turner. Used to. And as I got older and I understood art more, I started seeing his art and being like, oh, why is that face so why do all his girls have these weird blow up doll lips? Why these eyes?
Wait, but that bothers you?
Dick.
Yeah, listen. I like some.
I mean, he wasn't trying to be realistic. It's still
I like some DSLs as much as the next guy. But it's just it's one of those things, right? Where
how do you know what that means? Like
dick sucking lips.
You never heard that before?
No, I've never heard that before.
Man.
Never.
Yeah,
no, because you figure I would have heard that before.
Yeah, like
that's
but yeah, like it's one of those things. Like I want to see the medium improve, and it's weird like to see it kind of like devolve and get worse. And the storytelling is worse, the art is worse, and people aren't learning the lessons, they're repeating the mistakes. And it's very frustrating to see like comic storytelling and comics in general be worse. And even in the indie space, you would think that indie space would be where people are getting the storytelling right and getting the creative part right, even if it's not up to the quality, the quote unquote quality of 90s books, right? You'd still think that they would be better storytelling wise and clarity of your eye moving through the page, right? Like there are.
What makes you think that though for indie books? Like that's never.
Because if you're an indie creator, I would hope to and assume that you are a fan of the craft of comic books.
That mentality that duped a lot of people into buying ISOM.
Right?
Because how could this man who criticizes other people so much make a terrible comic book? It must be good, right? I mean, if he's trying to make an alternative, it's got to be amazing. It must be a great idea that he had, right?
Mm-hmm. But like, and listen, Roy, I am old. Listen, don't let this majestic young veneer fool you. I'm an old man. But like that, but that's the thing, right? Like all these people coming up who, if you've been a fan of comics, and a lot of these guys are in their late 30s, early 40s, some even in their 50s now making comic books. You would think that they would be studying the craft, studying storytelling, studying books
Yeah,
about...
but Jay, that's not where typically like indie comics was like in the 90s. The indie comics were way worse than the mainstream comics, or not worse, but more underground and probably more bizarre, experimental.
But here's the thing, though. Nobody is putting out bizarre and experimental. People are putting out comics that are like bad versions of things that happened 20 years ago.
You've been waiting for my arrival, Jay. Okay, you've been waiting for Revenant Steel.
Listen, I hope so, dude. Listen,
all right.
Like I hope
we're waiting for Revenant Steel, like we're waiting for every other fucking person who's gonna take their board game, fucking playlist bullshit.
Damn.
Campaign.
Why are you calling Tank?
Turn it into a fucking
It's like boy, Tank Ferret's the first person I thought of. Apparently, Omer's bitter. He's been sick for 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah. We've got all that the big show money over on Netflix. What's the name of that show? Not Arcane.
I heard someone talking about that the other day. What? You said they're rich people. Do they live in a mountain?
No. It's there's a show on Prime, The Nye, or what's it called? Doesn't matter. But it's based on
their rich people living in a mountain.
They live on a mountain. There's a show.
Is there?
Yes. If I knew any other details, I'm positive I could find it.
Well, there's a show called
Rich People Living on a Mountain.
Yeah. Now listen, I know that Art of Roy is in here gaslighting like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, comics is about fun. Roy, if comics were just about fun, you wouldn't have elevated your craft to where it is. Right? Like a lot of these people, like the Dale Keones, the Ethan Van Skyvers, the Jim Lees, the whoever, right? They wouldn't have
the Noah Mactitius.
Yeah, the Mr. Mactutuses of this world. Wouldn't keep working. They wouldn't keep elevating their craft. They wouldn't keep learning storytelling and reaching for that goal.
Refer to this as elevating, like it's something sophisticated. It's so bullshit, dude.
Listen, no. I'm
fine art. It's not
I'm as unartsy fartsy as you're ever going to get. I don't like artsy fartsy bullshit. But if you don't see that there is a skill and a craft to storytelling, if you don't see that there's a skill and a craft to leading the eye across the page, right? All that kind of stuff. That's a cop-out, Roy. You're an illustrator, not a comic artist.
Dude, Revenant Steel
semantics, arguing semantics.
Yeah.
Well, I think Jay's arguing semantics too.
Is it Snowflake Mountain, Will? Is that what you're talking about?
That might be it.
Says a bunch of rich, spoiled, inheritant trust fund kids or send up a mountain. What does that have to do?
Know about it.
What does that have to do with Tank Ferret?
No, that he mentioned some other show about rich people, and I'm like, is it the one on the mountain?
Damn.
And then that went nowhere.
Why are you calling out Tank like that? This is ridiculous.
I wasn't referring to rich people. I was referring to people playing Dungeons and Dragons that were putting together comic books and TV shows based on their D&D games, much like
wow.
What's that Netflix show with 11?
Oh, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. And then on Prime, they have an animated show called Prime D&D show. Legend of the Vox Machina.
Oh, Tank Ferret's here. You better take back
Legend
what you
of
said,
Night.
Homer.
Let's see. Most comics are a series of pinups with words. Well said. Well said, Tank.
And they shouldn't be.
And there should be more of them.
Just kidding. Yeah. But my comic is all double-page spreads, even on the opening page.
Well, didn't Eric Larson make a double-page spread comic? And he made two comics, one with double-page spreads all in it, Then he did another one where everything was a pinup page.
Yeah, like Eric Larson and Savage Dragon haven't been good for like 200 issues. He's just like been drawing his weird like fetish kink stuff with.
Since Malcolm came on board, it sucks. But he did those double page spread things and the single when it was still Savage Dragon.
Yeah,
I'm
just saying, like
all the Malcolm stuff kind of sucks. At least 50 issues past Malcolm, it sucks. I hope you're feeling better. Homer's a dude face. The dress is funny. Yeah, it's if I'm dressed at all, buddy.
Damn. Listen, yeah, that's right. Like, do you think I'm wearing pants right now? Get fucking wrecked.
Critical Role, exactly. I think. So you're an older gentleman, Mr. Jr. I think your expectations are too. I think the expectations of comic books is too high.
It's not though. It like
you've elevated really, really high. I think it's way higher than people want to admit. The expectation is way higher than anyone wants to admit. Because you got to remember, these are throwaway things. They're not supposed to be these boutique bullshit things.
Yeah, but like you don't. Too much. Like that's fine. Like you, but like you still should be able to tell a coherent story with a beginning, middle, and ending. That even if I read it and go, "Huh, that was all right," and I throw it over my shoulder, it still should just tell the story, right? I shouldn't be trying to figure it out. It shouldn't be cryptic. It should be interesting. It should lead my eye. Even if you're just like telling some kind of fart joke and it ends and the guy shits his pants. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you still have to like have entertained me and told me a story that made me go, "Oh, you shit himself."
I mean, do they have to? I don't think so. I think that's your expectation of it if you buy it.
But like, what do you mean entertain? Like enjoy? Like, or is it supposed to make me laugh?
No, I don't know. You use the word entertain. I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying. Like, I'm definitely not picking up comics and looking at them to not be entertained by them.
Right,
like that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Like, why would I buy them? Why would anybody buy them without the expectation of enjoyment and entertainment?
Oh, what if you just buy it for the art?
See, this is the problem.
Yeah, this is like I'm gonna go look at that
because you want to study the craft of the art, maybe not necessarily the storytelling.
But then be like Roy and be an illustrator then.
Yeah, but you still got to buy the comic to look at the art.
No, you don't. You go buy.
Wait a second. Well, why are we putting all this effort into art if these are just throwaway things?
Exactly, because most people
7 days on a
most people, especially in the indie space, aren't making a book a month, right? They're not making 12 issues. They're not making a book a week. They're not doing these little throwaway pamphlets, right? They're making one book that's going to last a year or 2 years or whatever. They're going to make another book. So if you're going to put that time in your life into this single creation, the single story that you're telling, shouldn't it be worth something? Shouldn't it be worth your time? Shouldn't it be something that you want people to cherish and enjoy, not throw away?
Jay, are you familiar with trauma?
Yeah.
So, like, one thing is, okay, so let's apply this logic to independent movie creation for a moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can make
masterpieces, and then there's some people who feel like, dude, let's make something fun or whatever, and who knows what people will think of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you can make your trauma film, you can make your killer clowns, you can make your whatever, and it can still be good. It can, even if it's one of those things that's so bad it's good.
There might be something good about it. There might be, you know, just some moment. But, there's always some. So when I buy a comic book that I know has not the best art, you know, or the concept seems kind of weird, you know, I have a certain expectation that there's like, you know, I buy it because there might be something about it that I like, even if I know that it's subpar as far as like professionalism, as far as like how well does this person understand anatomy. how many hours did this person put into learning how to apply textures to their backgrounds? Are they putting as much effort into the plot as I am on my books? That's not,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I know there's there's your Tick, there's your Invader Zims, there's all there's Milk and Cheese, like all that kind of stuff, right? And I'm not saying that every single thing has to be this elevated high watermark in the craft, but I still think there should be some expectation of craft, right? Like that you're trying to make something and you're trying to say something with it, even if it's just like fuck the police, or oh, I'm all about anarchy, or it's a day in the life of some punk who fights off a zombie horde and drives a tank and blows up a nuclear plant or something, and it just ends and it's dumb and whatever. But there still is like an element of craft. Like I don't care what you do. Like if you want to stand around in your backyard and spin around in a tutu and call it art, that's great. But as soon as you start charging for money for something, you have now put yourself in an expectation of there being some level of craft, some level of authorship, because other people are charging for money, and now you're comparable to other things in the market. Right? And so, like
some people that are on that track, definitely. You'll find several of those.
Yeah.
And then the other people that are hanging around and having a good time,
Yeah, like I say, I'm not saying that everything should be War and Peace. I'm not, but I'm just saying there should be some expectation and level of artistry, some level of design, some like where people like make these like terrible logos for their comics, and you're just like, dude, that's unreadable from any distance away or even whatever, right? Like and I say to people all the time, like if you're gonna make a logo for your book, it should look cool on a t-shirt. You should like see it from across the room and go, holy shit, what's that? Like, what is the adventures of whatever? And you should be like, that
Boy Island, sick. Wizard of the Adventures of Boy Island.
Yeah, right. Like like Boy Island, and it's like and you should look at it and think it's cool, and people should see the shirt. Like it's like I walk out of the house and I'm wearing like a Guts shirt or a Godzilla shirt or whatever, and people all the time go, oh man, sweet shirt, like all the time, right? And so I'm like, if you're not creating things that is attractive and enticing to people, and that they wouldn't just wear like on a shirt or get a sticker of or a keychain or whatever to think that they're cool, like you're doing half your job, right? Like, and I just want to, even if you're making your thing and it's like chicken fight or whatever it is, right? You can do the dumb goofy thing, but there still should be a sense of authorship to it. There still should be a sense of, I'm making something for people. And even if you're only making it for like-minded people like yourself, then you still should be giving them something worth their time, right? If they're going to spend time and money on you. I have
an issue with the way you're being so judgmental in the sense
listen, I'm a fucking terrible person.
For everybody to guide their comic book fucking readership or understanding of how what a comic book is, or how you should be entertained by it, or how much you should pay for it. Are you the authority?
No.
So authoritative about it.
No. Like it's just it's like
I get that.
Yeah, like opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
you're
so structured and stifled. No room for wiggle room.
Well, no.
Everything is so bad that there's nothing good.
No. I honestly don't believe that. But what I'm saying is if like you aren't putting that effort in, right? Like, because it's kind of like the film snobs, and then the guys who go and try to make films, and then there's the guys who like watch films and enjoy them, right? Like, what's happening?
I said, who's got the sirens going off in the background?
Oh, it's okay. There's a truck driving across the airport right now.
Okay, I was like, what's that siren?
They're coming for Dale.
Jay says everyone has a limit to skill. Expect perfection is paralyzing.
Well, it's what do you expect in return for the comic book, you know? Because somebody who expects like $50,000 on a campaign better have that attitude of I'm going to make the absolute best stuff I can make. But if somebody sets a one that, you know, there's plenty of people that are going to make comic books and just be happy when somebody buys them, you know?
Yeah.
And
and I'm not saying
see something that might be fun about your concept or whatever, and they're willing to, you know, grab a, you know, however much you're charging for it.
Yeah. And it's funny because I've had this conversation many times, and a lot of people do get like very defensive and very upset about like there being some level and quality expectation to something that you're selling people, right? And like it's one of those things. It's just like if you have an expectation of quality when you purchase things, then you should be creating something with that also expectation of quality of people who are going to purchase it. So, and if you don't, then don't be surprised when the feedback you get is not great, right? Because if you're just going to put out, you know, some kind of junk and then get upset when people don't give you money for
But
it,
honestly,
don't
Jay,
think it's worth the money.
you think those people are making things without an expectation of quality? That they don't think it's good. Like they think it's good. I mean, they don't think it's not good. Is the thing. Like,
but here's the thing, though. Like, say
I don't understand.
Like okay, just like off the top of your head, give me like a crappy thing that you don't like.
Put a campaign up.
Yeah,
he doesn't like board games.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'll give you an example,
like
Jay. I'll give you an example right now because it came up on somebody. I forget which stream, right? But there's a new campaign, new to me anyway, and it's called Three Brothers Gruff, right?
Okay.
And the artwork actually looks pretty solid on this book. But this person who showed it, I think it was on Elliot's channel. He's like, "What do you think of this?" And I'm like, I'm like, I am passing on this. And he's like, why is that? I'm like, because it is featuring a story about the three Billy Goats Gruff. Okay. Is there a bridge involved? And sure enough, there's a bridge. And then I go back and I actually take a closer look at the campaign, and the artwork is actually not that great, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the action scenes and I'm like, this doesn't make, you know, and I'm like, so I pass, right? But there might be plenty of people that buy it, you know? But that campaign is not going to break $5,000.
Yeah.
And it just is what it is. And whoever made it is going to be like, you know, do I want to make 20 grand or do I want to make $5,000? If I want to make another $5,000, maybe I should do another fairy tale inspired, you know, take and try to do my best with the action. You know, if he wants to make 20 grand, he's like, I need to come out swinging with an actual unique idea. One that really hooks people and gets people going, you know?
Yeah, and like, well, here's the thing, right? Like, you see a lot of people who.
But how do you know who's going to make 20 grand versus $5,000? Like,
I mean, you can. I mean, I can look at it.
Well, you could look at. Yeah, I know, but it's just.
I could pull up a lot. We could go to Kickstarter and start.
I feel it in my gut.
Campaigns.
I feel like I can sense the X factor in the campaign.
Okay.
And we'll see how accurate I am. Hey, if Three Brothers Gruff breaks 10,000. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Simple as.
And
I should go look
but like,
at
you know what I mean?
I'm really hard on campaigns too. I will look at a campaign and be like, no, this ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Like, you, as a creator, or even as like a normie who just looks at things, you can look at something and tell when the anatomy's off, right? You can look at something and tell when it just kind of doesn't look that great. And you can also look at a comic and be like, the story's not told very well, even if you're not overly educated in how storytelling works, right? Because if you look at a page and you're suddenly confused about where your eye's supposed to go next, the story's not making sense, then it's not being told to you in a way that's simple to understand, right? And like, you know, comics should be simple to understand, and the depth is where whatever depth you want to give to it, right? And
that's for me. I went ahead and joined the How to Draw Comics Academy, get some professional feedback on what I'm making. You know what I mean? So then I can submit like roughs and stuff. And I've I did the hard art critique to get even more professional feedback. And so I am trying to put, as my best forward just as my first comic book, but we'll see what people really think of it afterwards,
Yeah.
We'll see if I break $5,000 or not.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like there's a lot of people who just kind of assume that there's a certain amount of, because they fly the CG flag or whatever, they think there's a certain amount of success that they're owed. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people that show up and like, oh,
that at all.
Well, no, they shouldn't. But there's a lot of butthurt and bitter out there because they did, right? And so that's the thing. And so somehow merit got lost in that. Somehow quality got lost in it. And like there are books that aren't to like my standard for what I would like to see in comics. And they do perfectly fine and people love them. Right? Like not everything's for me. It doesn't have to be. But like there still should be, like, like Will's saying, that X factor. There should be that thing that you look at and go, oh, that's cool. I want that. It has to be undeniable.
What do you think of Fembat? Have you seen the pitch for Fembat? Apex Comics.
Oh yeah, yes I have. Yes I have.
Drop
Yes.
the link in the chat.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are you biting the hook?
It's like I think the character's interesting, like as far as from a design sense. Like I like the look of that character, but like nothing from this isn't anything like against Apex or anything like that. But it's just not a book I would put my money behind because it doesn't interest me specifically. I don't look at those pages and go, I need to throw money at that. Right?
And that's one that's kind of wearing me down a little bit because I was with you, like the initial like visuals that you see. I'm like, okay, this guy is not Michael Turner, all right, making this thing. But then I'm like, okay, but then again, okay, a go-go dancer Blade, and this dude is, he's not going to stop talking about it.
Yeah, and that's awesome.
Like, okay, let's see what it's about, and I might hate it, or I might look at it and be like, okay, the artwork is exactly what I expected, and we'll see if he improves or if he's even interested in improving or not. But hey, the story was fun, or hey, this scene, whatever. Yeah. There might be some whatever charmed him about the story might charm me, even if
I think it was the boobs that charmed him.
Damn. But yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, I'm not telling anybody what to like or what to buy. But when people ask me my opinion, I'm going to give my opinion on things, right? For better or for worse, right? And that's the thing. Like, if nobody asks me, I don't.
Well, I gotta ask. I got a question to ask you of your opinion. What's your opinion on Mavericks 1? Artworks and story telling, not necessarily the writing. But
are you familiar with
flow.
Yeah. I reviewed both of them on Noah's channel with Noah.
Did you?
We went through. Yes, we went through them. We went through the books page by page.
Oh God, that sounds dreadful. Can we get a synopsis of that? We don't have to go through the whole thing. Sounds painful. How did Noah take it? Well, he's still alive, so that's good.
Yeah. No. See, the thing is, though, is he listened to a lot of that, and when I said like, hey, you could have used a couple more pages here, he was like, oh, I was rushing. I was trying to get to this and because when I read his book, I was like, you're rushing to plot points. You're not letting anything sit. You're not building to a plot point. You're jumping from plot point to plot point. Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, and in this scene, you could have done this and it would have made it more impactful. Like there was a funeral scene. And then he had a part where he was the Mavericks guy, Matthew, his name's Matthew, was at the cemetery where they were burying, his girlfriend, this woman he was going to marry. and he buries her in little square panels along the bottom. And I was like, dude, that should have been a big page. It should have had more impact. It shouldn't have been a footnote. It should have been, boom, this is hurting him.
Yeah.
Right. And so, yeah, like that's the thing, right? Like, and so because he's young, he doesn't have the story. He doesn't have the patience to hit those beats and bring what I would call like a wave of emotion to a crest. Right. And so he's just like, I want you to know that he's sad. And we're gonna fucking run you on this treadmill till we get you to him being sad. Oh, now he's gonna fight, and we're getting to that beat. And oh, this blew up, we're getting to that beat. And so there is no, and if you're running all the time, you're never walking, right? And so there's no time to stop and relax, or to have a beat where you turn the page and everyone is not fighting for 2 seconds, right? You have to take those moments, because if you know, it's that kind of thing. Like if everyone's special, then no one's special. So if every moment is a giant explosion, then there are no explosions, right? And so none of it matters. And so when you're telling a story like that, you have to give me a reason to inhale and exhale and go, whew, that was crazy. And then you let the person dwell on loss. You let the person dwell on what happened to them, and then you start moving on again, whether the character's ready for it or not, or the reader is ready for it or not, right? Like all that stuff is super important. And if you just put a bunch of events happening in a book, nobody feels anything, good or bad.
And that's something
One of the things I noticed was that he lacks the visual, what is it called? Like the because he's young, right? So he hasn't seen the visual cues or the visual library. He doesn't have the visual librry to kind of expand his ideas.
Yeah,
which is just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
Yes, I do think if he keeps going, he will get there.
Yeah. Especially if he takes art classes, because he'll be exposed to so much art. And,
and
that just kind of helps build your world.
Yeah, and like you can see moments. You can see moments in Mavericks 2 especially. It was like a huge jump over the first one.
Absolutely.
And you can see where he like, you know, has the ideas are forming, but he's still running a race, right?
Running and gunning. Yeah.
So yeah, like I honestly like genuinely look forward to seeing him progress as an artist and like a storyteller and a creator, just in general. Like, you know, I don't know. It's good. It's good to see young guys coming up and trying to better themselves and become better creators and do that, right? Because it really is a lot of old dudes right now grumbling and complaining, and you know, it will be refreshing. Like I want to see 10, 15, 20 years from now young guys still coming up and wanting to make comics.
You'll be dead.
Okay, well, I have Art of Roy here.
Yeah.
We'll all be dead by then.
Yeah, but Art of Roy will still be here.
Yeah.
You know, telling us that we're old.
So this was a note that Art of Roy gave me for this particular panel, right?
Okay.
Because this hold on. This was the original panel that I drew, right?
Okay.
That got critiqued on hard art, and the perspective is just all off. It's this guy walking into the bar, and like Ethan pointed out, these guys are way too small for like how this is all laid out.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was, I was going back and forth. Art of Roy sent me this note.
Yeah, not non-comic artist Art of Roy. Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, he has art. So yeah, what do you think of the new panel, Roy? Because I made the one dude much bigger in the foreground, right? And it's a little more eye level.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Steel Revenant?
This is Revenant Steel, yeah. This is
Revenant Steel, excuse me.
2 of Revenant Steel, which today I was, because another thing that they said was that my cobblestone walls were too busy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So today I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to make them less busy, and then today I decided to just change them into bricks, just big old bricks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's coming along, man.
What do you say? He says, old dude's drawing comics. Roy is immortal. He says, I like it. Apex, hell to you. Hell, Omen.
Yep.
We run a
it's
rat
definitely
race.
step
Says
up.
Apex. Say again, Dale? I didn't hear you. What?
Oh yeah, it is the redraws are definitely a step up. One other thing you could do to that brick wall to make it like fade in the background is you just like randomly like erase half the lines instead of like having to complete every brick.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm trying to decide how to artfully do that. Every time I do it, I feel like I'm taking too much away, and so I'm figuring that.
My suggestion would be to pick a light source and
Mhm.
highlight from the light source.
Right. And that's where was it? I have the sconces on my underdrawing that I need to go in and make, but yeah.
So if your light source is there, then just remove anywhere light would
But there's
be and
also
just put
bounce light.
shadow.
There's also other sconces in the room. You know what I mean? It's not just a singular light source. So trying to make it so that the shadows directly around the sconce will be more shadowed or reactive to that light than the surrounding.
Well, you
brick.
could because like you're in
Dispersion of the light.
Yeah, you could just pull a circle and kind of go, here's the radius of the light, and then kind of white out, so to speak, that where it's like the brightest part of the light is, and then fade to the darkest, and then you get more detail and shadow. And then that's a subtle indication of.
And you can see where I was trying to do that with the initial panels with the gray tones there a little bit, but it's a process. We're getting better.
You are going to put gray tones, Will?
No, I do not think I will.
Is this going to be a black and white book or a color book?
I'm torn. Because I don't know if I'm going to color it or get somebody else to color it. So either I'm going to finish these pages because it'll be black and white until I'm done with the black and white parts, and then by that time I will have either found someone who wants to color it and we have some sort of deal worked out or page rate, whatever. And then, or I have to learn how to color. I do think a colored book is going to sell more copies. If the goal is money, it needs to be colored.
Yeah. What I would suggest, if you color it yourself, do flatter, simpler colors. Like
I was going to say your book would look really good with like semi-flats.
Well, just because
colors, right?
Yeah, like I was going to say, like if you do decide to color it, it'll become feature creep. It'll become detail color creep. And so if you just go in and block out simple colors for everybody and tones and that kind of thing, you'll get the book done. Like, you know what I mean?
Wait, why is the guy close to in one panel but back in the last panel?
Because it's a different camera angle. So hold on, let me go back to it.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
So the guy walks in, right? We're looking at
that
him.
Walks into a bar. Tell me a joke.
The other side of the thing. Then these two panels, we see him from this angle.
Yeah,
and those
I don't
guys
think Roy sees the panel. Is
and
wide.
The gutters.
Now
gutters
we're behind
narrow.
the guy looking at the dudes.
Yeah, your gutters are real small because you're using made-up gutter sizes instead of the standard.
Yeah, I make up my own gutter sizes, so that's another thing I'm going to need some feedback on is my gutter sizes.
What I would suggest to break that up is put an angled gutter.
Do an angle?
Yeah.
And then how should I, so now
Just
I'm like,
make
okay, how do I
gutters.
angle it?
Yeah, don't angle it. You don't need an angle. Fuck that.
I'm only going to angle it if I can decide that the angle
There's no
draws
action
the
going on.
attention, like, you know,
But
does
the-
something to enhance or like draw it towards. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, see, the thing is the way the panel is vertical like that, it falls into all the vertical background, right? Like all the barrel lines, everything it all looks like one shot, and so there has to be a gap.
The characters are the same size too. If you turn the first panel into more of a headshot, you know, just
this one. And see, so if you look at the original way that I did it, right, they were much farther away.
Yeah.
And that's something that during the hard art critique, that's something that one of the dudes says. I think Sontag said that is he's like, you know, you could do a close up on one of these,
but it still happens in that panel. Like everything is so vertical that the panel is also just as vertical, right?
I hear you, but then again, like I don't know. That's the architecture.
So, yeah, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, but
yeah, if I make the gutter wider, that would help, right?
Yeah, on all of them, you need more spacing.
The gutter just needs to be bigger altogether.
But like, also, don't be afraid. Like, if you grabbed that panel with the guy with his hand on the pommel of his sword, and you just turned it 90, like not 90 degrees, but like 5 degrees, right? And just a little bit that's like
kind of the figure like towards the camera 5 degrees, you mean?
Yeah, like, or just the panel, like just copy, like, I don't know how many layers you got set up there.
No, but this is the one layer.
Okay, if you just like grab that panel, copy pasted it, and then turned it just like a tiny bit.
So here, I'll copy paste that guy.
Yeah.
And
what do you mean turn it? Like
turn it like this?
Like literally rotate it. Yeah, and like
that.
Not that.
You want to lean a little forward.
Yeah, just like a tiny little bit back. Like so. Yeah. So like just give it a little bit of a Dutch angle, so that it doesn't look like it falls directly in with them.
Okay.
Oh, like he's leaning forward or something, or back. I see.
Or you're changing the camera angle just slightly. I can see what you're saying.
Like just so it gives it a different sense of place, so that it doesn't look like they're standing right beside each other.
Yeah. That's.
And here's the other thing about feedback is that while I hear you on that, on some level, you know,
your OCD.
And this is where I can get an editor to just be like, okay. This one voice I've decided, you know, it's kind of cool talking about this stuff on a panel, and I can get, you know, this person's input and that person's input. Eventually I do want to settle on like just one editor who can help me out and see these things that I don't see, or like, you know, this or that.
Artery has a good point here. Take out all the background on one of the two panels there. Just take out the background. You don't need the background with this night. Just eliminate it. That'll help get rid of that fucking line bullshit you got going on. With everything being vertical and horizontal, just take the background.
Just eliminate that background altogether.
Eliminate it on that panel. Yeah, that'll help. It'll give us a sense that it's not.
Well, yeah, it'll definitely separate it from the other one vertically. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, Artery.
Let me duplicate this panel real quick.
Yeah, break up all the verticals. Yeah.
Get rid of
like he was saying. So at least it looks like he's walking towards him forward or something. But in a different panel.
See, I wouldn't remove the background of the bar. Like that's so close.
It is right. It is cool, but yeah.
Like but I would remove it. Like you could get away with removing the background where the bear is. But
I was thinking I kind of liked the bear head where it was though.
Yeah, it's a cool bear head. Yeah, you did a good job.
And that sucks when you get rid of cool stuff for the, you know, for the greater good, maybe, so to speak. So if I eliminate that, right?
Yeah, it's just that panel mainly. Don't put anything in the background. Because you're going to have a word balloon there, right? It's going to say something. He's going to say something.
Yeah, he's going to say, like, those bodies, what happened?
And that's going to
How did they die?
It's going to cover up the bear anyway.
How close? Should I make him, like, that close? What do you think of that? What if I get rid of the hand on the pommel altogether?
I mean, you could
have a word balloon space for the
word balloon. He's literally going to say, "Those men, how did they die?" Or he's going to say, "Tell me how did they die?"
Yeah, you're going to need space there. It's not going to fit.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to fatten that panel border and
fatten the panel border. But I could even maybe like cheat him over and down a little bit.
the more that you play with scale on him, the more it looks like he's a part of that other panel. Is the problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cut
You
him
make
off
bigger.
at the neck just to see what it looks like.
Cut him off of the neck. Let's cut him off of the neck.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe, yeah.
Just make it a
Just
headshot.
embiggening
See, this
him
is the
so it's
advantage
just
of working
basically
digitally, is I can just mess around like that.
Yeah, and the problem with you making him bigger always makes him look like he's in the foreground of that same panel.
Right.
The biggest.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, if
And
I
it's
get
not
up
like a
here-
separate panel.
Let's see. How big should the gutters be?
Like
On boards
print
or
it out like a
quarter
quarter
inch.
inch or so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quarter
exactly.
inch?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. What's funny is like the first little comic book I made had no gutters. Like that's how little I kind of understood about making a comic book. But I threw this story together and I showed it to John Malin in person in Baltimore. And I'm like, hey, what do you think of my comic book? And he's like, this font sucks. Your bird balloon placement's terrible. You don't even have gutters. You know what I mean? And I'm just kind of like, oh, all right. Like, tell me more. What is it?
That's
What are
about
these
7
panels you
millimeters,
speak of?
Jay.
So you say comic books are made of panels.
What was that, Dale? Sorry.
A quarter inch is about 7 millimeters for the Canadian translation.
Yeah. I say quarter inch. It's all good. Yeah, like there definitely needs to be more separation, and I do agree with Roy. There has to be like a clear delineation that it's a different panel, and it's just
Right.
some fat blacks in there.
Maybe move that pillar.
I don't even think you have to move the pillar. You could.
Yeah, I
like,
don't think there's nothing wrong with your backgrounds.
it's just that because it's so thin, the panel vertically
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
thin that it just gets lost in
Yeah,
the
I'll
rest of
fatten
the
up these
page.
panels.
Yeah, this your gutters. You just need to put the gutters in. It's so weird. Like people who people who like you who do the thin little borders or like aren't used to gutters, you're never gonna see it until you do it. Put the gutters in and start using it, and you're gonna be like, oh, I get it now.
Right.
I have a buddy who has the same issues you have. He doesn't like to use gutters, and I'm like, dude, you gotta fucking put gutters because gutters create what's called a pause, whether you acknowledge it or not.
Yeah.
It gives you 1 second beat, if not more, and it allows you your brain to kind of tell a little bit of a story in between. That's why that's why they exist. Gutters exist for storytelling purposes.
Yeah, and that's also the thing too. Like the way your eye is led, and the shape of the panel, and how it leads into the next panel. Those shapes, like if you get stuck in just doing like vertical panels or horizontal panels only, it's going to slow the way the reader looks at the page too, right? Like they're going to linger across it, and then they're going to look down. They're going to go right. So like making those borders.
This page reads really slow. Like it's like the Watchmen slow.
Talking about this page?
Yep.
Yeah. Because it's so static. Because everything's vertical and horizontal, and your gutter is like there's no gutter. So once you make the gutters bigger, it's going to make it even slower. But you're going to be able to see that it's going to have a better pacing. If that makes sense. Because right now the pacing is fucking like slow-mo, like super slow-mo.
Right.
And I don't think you wanted a normal like
like and that's like comics are hard. Like anybody can do them.
Yeah, they are.
But they're fucking hard. Like storytelling is hard. Clarity in storytelling is hard.
What's up, Matthew?
Like flow is hard.
But there's no right or wrong way. Like you could.
There is a right way. There is a fucking right way to tell a story.
Well, look, there's a charm to amateurness, right? Sometimes there's a charm to it. Does that make sense?
Sometimes.
Like Ninja Turtles, the first books were all crap, but there's a charm to them, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks better with those fat gutters.
Fatter panels.
And you're not going to see it for a while. Will. You're going to be like,
gutters.
fuck this, fuck these gutters, fuck these gutters.
Fuck these
You're gonna
guys.
hate 'em.
for telling you to put feathers in here.
Yep,
I'll get
yep.
used
You're gonna
to it.
hate it, but like, give it a week or two, and you're like, yeah, they're right.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah, look how much more separate those
Yeah.
two panels feel already.
Right.
Mm-hmm. The only other thing I'm going to tell you is get his knuckle away from that border whenever you do it at the
See,
end.
and
'cause
that's
it'll-
where
Yeah,
I've been
it's a
trying to
weird
avoid
tangent.
tangents so much.
yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna have some tangents are really hard to totally eliminate. You're gonna have
Yeah.
a few, but, you know, just to make sure they're not up somebody's ass or near somebody's crotch or like that's the main thing. The face.
Who's joined us? We have Tank.
Oh, hey,
we
Tank.
have is that
Oh,
Noah down
Tank's
there?
on
Who is
here.
that
Hey,
now?
Tank, how you feeling?
Who's on the bottom now?
It's Will.
That's me.
Matthew.
Oh, hey, Matt.
Matthew.
Great.
Yeah. Sorry.
Good
I
evening
should-
to all you magnificent bastards and bastettes out there in TV land.
Hi. What's going on, Tanky?
Food poisoning.
Damn.
Excellent.
It's not one thing; it's another.
I know. I just can't catch a break.
Jeez.
Food poisoning is terrible.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think it was from? What'd you eat? or what?
Wendy's. I know exactly where it's from. It's from
Wendy's, really?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Wendy's has always been good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
normally.
told you with their
normally-
recipe.
Well, I mean, it's been nearly a year since I've had Wendy's. I'm not a big junk food guy. And
I can hear it in your voice.
dude, I haven't been able to
Was it the
keep
chili?
anything down for like a couple of days. No, it was a chicken sandwich.
Oh shit!
I think it was undercooked.
Damn.
Oh.
No bueno. That's why you got to stick to the burgers and the chili.
Yeah, right? Well, no, I don't touch their chili.
Yeah, it's explosive. I love it.
Oh God, no, I can't stomach it. It's not chili. It's some kind of like lard and
gruel?
meat
Gruel?
substitute.
Yeah.
Omer likes a good colon cleaning, so he goes to
Yep,
Wendy's and gets
yep.
a chili.
Yep. I'm like Wendy's.
There you
Let's
go.
go explosive.
Well, that's good stuff.
What is up, everybody?
Can you guys hear me? I don't know if I'm coming in very well. And
Yeah.
I
No,
hear you, but you were robotic earlier.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't
That's
get what
okay.
this is, man. It's whenever I
There you
use
are.
Restream or StreamYards, my volume automatically adjusts. But any other program I use, any audio recording, OBS, any of that stuff, nothing. But
Right now, it sounded like it was adjusting while you were talking up and down. I heard
yeah,
a woo.
because
Yeah.
I have to manually turn it up. It automatically turns down. I absolutely hate Restream and StreamYard. I hate them both. And that's why I'm looking for alternative group hosting.
What's the other one that's kind of popular? Gmux or Remux? Or...
Yeah, EvuMux or whatever the hell it is.
EvuMux, yeah.
I hate that one too.
Hi, Carrie.
Yeah, Curry says, "Yay! Finally, Tank on panel." It's Arthur says, "Garbage food." Let's see. Arthur says, "My
Yeah.
advice is remove the second panel altogether and have him ask his question in the first panel. Establish this person."
He says
is
other things in the
no
first panel.
nonsense. No nonsense.
When you read the dialogue, it'll make sense.
He's married to it, Art Roy. He's not willing to sacrifice it yet.
Damn.
Because that's why I got all this room up here above the characters so that they can have
it's
their
hard- it's-
full inter-
Sometimes it's hard to give a criticism on when you're working on the page because you don't know what the dialogue is.
Totally, I get it.
And you don't want to chop the artist off at the legs, before.
Well, and that's why, as the person taking criticism, I got to be careful, because it's like everyone's going to have something to say, And am I just going to endlessly go over this page again and again and again and literally never make a comic book, or what?
Yeah, you have to bite the bullet and just get it out there at a certain point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So some people are going to end up looking at the page and being like, he could have done this better. Just like I look at other people's projects and I'm like, dude, could have done this better, could have done that better. Is what it is. At the end of the book, people are going to feel satisfied.
Apex says, Tank, what do you like? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
That's a broad subject.
I like real food, if you're referring to. Oh, as far as these stream hosting services, none of them. They're all garbage. It's all shovelware. It's all shovelware.
Anyway, now
Roy says, got to establish rhythm and flow, baby. Yes, sir. Tank, I love this position you got here on the. Is this Neon Revenant or is this the other one?
No, this is Scalpel Zero.
Scalpel Zero.
Neon Revenant's a beefy muscle mommy.
Right. And for some reason, I was almost thinking Revenant Steel. God.
What do you think of my veto?
Is that Vito Revenant?
The Revenant veto.
Revenant veto.
I
Eating
love
dino
the veto.
nuggets.
The Slimer homage I'm loving it.
Thank you.
Sorry, I swapped you guys and then I went back and swapped again. Hey, so how do you share your tablet screen for your iPad onto the computer?
I use a program called AirDroid Cast, and so I have it on my computer and on my tablet.
Oh, okay. Because I have an iPad, and I was wondering if I could. Well, I mean, I have a drawing tablet too. I mean, I have a drawing monitor thing too. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I use an iPad.
It's cool you can do that.
This is
terrible. Yeah, I can just put the iPad right here and just draw. Let's see. Artwork says perfection is the enemy of progress.
It's true.
It's the enemy of good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough.
And that was, Art of Roy was saying earlier, you don't want to be paralyzed, just trying to make something that, oh man, my idea's not good enough. My stuff's not good enough yet. I was trapped in that for years,
But now you're not going to meet Jay Ryan's standards, Will.
Damn.
So it's
no. I actually think that the art from what I've seen actually looks pretty good.
Jay might give my book a B. You know what I mean? And it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. But well, see, here's the thing, though, right? Like your story could be really good, and I could be like, "Hey, the actual overall thing was very enjoyable."
And that page was necessary.
Yeah.
Slow as it is.
Yeah.
What the story
Yes,
show?
Matt.
Was what you see.
What are you going to show us? Have you shown the first page? Is it?
Oh, sure.
Like,
I've shown a lot.
Does it really grab you?
So here's the.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
here's
got
the cover I've been working on,
the
which I think looks
cover.
pretty cool so far.
Your dead character there reminds me of an old album cover. What album cover is it, guys? It's like a punk band. What am I thinking of there?
What, the Exceptions?
Ramones? Something Ramones related?
I don't
The
know.
Exceptions.
What'd you say?
What do you think of my 7-fingered demon hand?
Inceptions?
Exceptions.
My sword fingers.
Mm-hmm. No, that's neat. He's got an eyeball in there.
There's no eyeball. There's different stuff. There's
That's
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like
You failed.
if you had it in your hands and you could like kind of look into it, you'd see it's kind of like, messy, demonic veininess coming out of the armored fingers, which you'll understand why that is later on. But this was the first cover I made for it, which I'm still going to use the artwork in some capacity. But anywho,
Yeah. Here would be my critique for covers.
Mm-hmm.
Always have your movement either coming directly at the reader or going from left to right into the book.
Oh, right.
And because so many people, for whatever reason,
you'd want to mirror this cover so that he's lunging to the
Yeah.
right. Mm-hmm.
Right, because then that takes the reader into the book. Like I see so many people like have characters moving to the left, and I'm like, that's not how books work, guys. That's not how books work. Comics.
Now, the
read
only
from
reason
left
I
to
would
right.
have someone going to the walking or looking to the left is if you're trying to slow the reader down, or there's something that's happening horribly to the left, and you convey that by making everything feel wrong about that page. You know, it's the only reason.
Well, like, and you can have them move to the left if you're following the Z pattern,
right?
On the page, right? Like, so you can have some lateral movement that way, but you don't want to like end a page with somebody going away from the page turn.
See, and I like this one. I'm trying to think. Okay, so the rat is kind of pointed to the right a little bit, but for the most part, it's like that up down.
Yeah, but but like with the hand, it makes it more, and the guy there, it makes it more of a straight on shot.
I was going more movie poster, you know.
Yeah, it does feel very movie poster, absolutely.
But this is the before and after the redraw of the first page where he's coming into town and he walks past.
There's that rat again.
Oh yeah, there's rats everywhere, bud.
Yeah, but see, like that down shot with the rat looking up, I like that. That's good.
Yeah, that's
the best panel.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he goes.
Well, gentlemen, it is late, and I am going to leave. Thank you for the evening. Thanks for having me on,
Dale.
Homer. I appreciate it.
Bye, Dale.
Good to see you, Jay, Matthew, Will.
Yeah.
Homer.
I was gonna say let's call it a
Tank.
night as soon as you're ready, Dale, because I'm tired. It's 3 hours, man.
Yeah.
And then everybody came in.
No, if I don't leave now, it's going to be another 20 minutes. So.
Oh right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Later, buddy.
Later.
This will be a good place to cut this. You know, this is the last of the pages that I got the critique on, so I'm gonna fix this whole panel. I got to add the buildings. I got to redo. This is how I was doing my clouds before. You know. Oh, I see a hand up from Matthew here.
Sorry, I just wanted to say, A, I shared something in private chat, and B, what does everyone think of Facebook ads?
I don't
Hire
like
somebody.
Facebook's algorithm.
And there's a lot of grifters out there. There's a lot of rip-off artists and whatnot. Do your due diligence. Look at the reviews. But Facebook is one of those things where it is very, very tricky to get good traction with advertising on there. Facebook is definitely pay to win. All social media is pay to win. Because if you're not paying for it, you're the product. And even then, when you are paying for it, you're still the product. So I would do my due diligence and research advertisers on Facebook. Do not just go grab somebody off of Fiverr. There are thousands of Facebook experts on Fiverr that are some dude operating out of his mud hut in India who will gladly take your money and give you no results and never have you as a client again because, like P.T. Barnum said, there's a sucker born every minute.
Oh, I didn't know he ever said that.
Yeah. That's my second favorite line. My first favorite line is "This way to egress." So do your due diligence in researching. If they don't have customer reviews, they're not worth shit. And go look at their customers. If they've got like good clientele, go see if that person actually stands out in the field. But for $500 to $1,000, you can get really, really good results with Facebook advertising. And I know that sticker shock for a lot of people out there, but $500 to $1,000 for an ad campaign, just paying for the advertising itself, that's cheap. A good ad campaign is going to cost you anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000.
Wow.
And that is like, oh, look, I'm viral on the net. You know, mini viral, but still viral.
What I was trying to tell you was, yesterday I started up a Facebook campaign for my comic, and instead of doing the normal one, I'm doing lead generation forms.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm getting about 50 cents per mailing list subscriber.
That's not
Nice.
bad. That's not bad. So that means that you're paying about $5 per sale, estimated.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. So a mailing list subscriber, um, yeah, mailing list subscriber is yeah. So yeah, you're about 10% of your mailing list people will actually purchase something.
K-pop says you can run an ad on Facebook for $20 low.
I know, and you can get exactly what you pay for. Nothing.
Facebook ads are dumb.
Yeah,
They never really do anything. Used to do them for work.
yeah.
Apex says, question, can you afford to print a color comic?
I think it's for you, Will.
Oh, for me? How expensive is it? What are we talking about?
How many pages? How many copies?
Yeah, I mean that's a whole. If you're asking me how much homework I've done on the actual printing of the comic book, minimal. You know, I've heard numbers thrown around. Like, I've heard people say, "Oh, it costs $3 to per comic or something like that." I don't know.
Yeah,
I've heard about
right? $3 per comic. Yeah.
I know there was a minute there where I looked up like printers in my area, and I was like, okay, how much they print a comic book for me? And yeah, it was like $100 for 50 issues or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, dude,
but I don't know who that is or the quality or what.
Everybody wants to go with like Comics Wellspring or Mixam or Print Ninja and shit like this, and I'm like, dude, find out where the banks are located in your state.
Yeah.
Find out where they're located in your county. You could live in bumblefuck Arizona. Find out where the money is, right? Where are the financial institutions? Because where they are is quality printing.
Okay.
You will find quality printers there and see what they got to offer. They'll surprise the shit out of you. They don't advertise that they do this stuff, but all that stuff's super fucking simple. Comic books are basic bitch printing.
Yeah.
There's nothing fancy to them.
As long as they come out right and aligned correctly and everything, because that's
exactly
when I've seen print issues, it's always that sort of thing.
Well, and here's the thing, you know, when you're doing like high-end brochures, because I've worked with printers. Fuck, man, for a long. I've seen the printing industry evolve from the old school, like mimeograph color separation to where we are today with, you plug in a file, you do some, you press one button and that changes the color from RGB to CYMK. Then you press another button and it automatically adjusts the color to match the original color better. And then you press another button and it's shitting out prints, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
That's where I'm like, I'm definitely going to do like an ash can of the first half of the first issue, and that will be black and white. And that'll be kind of, I can get my feet wet as far as like having something printed, you know, and then I can sell them for cheap for the Fans Fest or whatever, wherever I go, you know.
Right. It's when you get into the tricky shit, like, okay, I need cardboard cut, you know, I need, or overprint. Oversized printing, right? So that way you've got the bleed all the way to the edge of the comic page. That's the tricky shit. That's when you look at people who are dedicated to printing illustrated books, comic books, and other things like that. But I mean, dude, my local printers, like, they're going to be able to knock out my trading cards like no sweat.
Nice.
Look at the art auction. March 28th, Saturday, Apex, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard. Why are you doing Central Standard Time? Ain't nobody living Central Standard Time. It's East Coast. East Coast. At noon, East Coast time. That's right, noon U.S.
Yeah, well, me and Apex are CST. Don's the only one on the East Coast, so.
No, I dig it. It's
I'm on East time.
It's a schedule. It's like a standardized scheduling thing. I am Central Time as well, but I schedule everything according to Eastern.
Yeah. I'm not into the mode of that thinking yet.
Either Eastern or Pacific. It's the coasts, and it's
coast to coast, baby.
Yeah, dude, that's because where the money at? What does the international community recognize?
The
Where's the
money's
money?
in my Texas. Let's see. Apex says, where's Bubble Fuck Arizona Tank?
2 miles from hell.
Apex, you're gonna go to 2:30. I thought you told me 11 to 1, 2 hours. This is 2:30 now. It's from 11, so 11, 12, 1. You're gonna go 3.5 hours.
Hello.
CST is big time. Get out of here, K-pop.
See,
it's funny.
K-pop gets it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Besides, we're on CDT now.
You're better people than I am. Let's see. Artwork says, "Do you guys draw an auction line,
Action line?
Yes.
Sometimes.
It helps. Yes.
I got a question for the guy above me, Jay. What is the cartoon you're watching?
Oh, in the background, it's Sky Surfers Strike Force.
Is that like your stuff or?
No, it's a 90s cartoon. Hold on.
Where can we find your stuff, Jay?
The boxes are way over there. I can't get them.
Matthew,
but it's on
Legends
Tubi.
of the Overfiend.
Yeah, Legends of the Overfiend. No, it's on Tubi. It's on a bunch of stuff. It's on probably even on YouTube. It's just it's like an old 90s and very 90s comic cartoon, I should say. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
And
so 11 to 2 p.m. Apex. Look, I'm gonna leave it to 1 p.m. That's 2 hours, and on the days if you want to go to 2, you can. I'm doing 2 hours. I'm just so you have that wiggle room, Apex. We'll do 11 to 1, and if you want to on the day go to 2, but as of now, just tell people to 1, just because that's what you originally told me, and that way you're not stuck to the 3 hours because that can be rough. Once you get to 3 hours, it can be a little rough. I know Don's gonna do 3 hours, but we're used to that. There.
Is this for the auction? Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah. So we'll give you that wiggle room. I don't want to mess with the schedule and rewrite this shit again. Is the main thing. But you have that wiggle room. So let's just play that to 2 by ear on your end, okay? I hope that makes sense.
I have one more thing to ask.
But again, like I said, you could go to 2. Because there's nobody scheduled after you, so that's fine. So I'm just saying, just so I'm not going to rewrite this because I wrote it so pretty already. Go ahead, Matthew.
You know Pop's Fan Jant or Madness Comic Network?
Yep.
I don't want to know. Go ahead.
He suggested that I share my mailing list with other people.
No. Don't do that.
That's your mailing list.
Yeah, that is your mailing list, and those people have trusted you with their
That's kind of what I was
emails and
thinking.
information.
That would be an ethics violation.
It is actually. It's that is unless they have specifically said that they opt in to receive offers and other things from people that are not you, that is actually illegal and can get your privileges of utilizing an email list. And yes, it's a privilege by law. You could really screw yourself up, or you open yourself up to lawsuit. Do not
That's what I thought.
share emailing lists.
Yeah. Newsletter swaps are okay, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're
Like promoting someone's stuff. In
yeah,
my
you can
stuff?
promote whoever. Look, it's your newsletter. You can put whatever you want in it, right? You can
But
even put in, like in that newsletter, say, hey, uh, you know, if you want to get stuff from this other person, click here to sign up for their newsletter. But do not, under any circumstances, ever share your email list. Like, oh my gosh, man, you can get into some seriously. I used to own an email marketing company.
Yeah. I figured this was the case, but I thought I'd bring it up.
yeah, but just and you risk like wearing on people's patience by sending them other people's stuff. Like if I've signed up because I'm interested in your project, and you start pimping other people's projects to me, I'm gonna unsubscribe from your mailing list in a heartbeat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have no interest. If I'm down with what you're doing, and you start showing me other people's stuff, and I don't want it, and I see it, and you're also running the risk of showing people garbage that they don't want to see, and then they think you're associated with products that they have no interest in.
Oh.
You got to build a relationship with people because now you're in a sales position, okay? And so you want people to have a good feeling about you.
Well, as an author, I use something called Story Origin, where basically if you promote certain things in your category, they'll promote certain things that are also in your category that you made. It's where authors swap books to promote on their mailing list.
All right, James, with that, we're going to get out of here. I appreciate everybody coming on. Thank you so much for watching. It's Wednesday. I was going to say Friday. Thanks, everybody in the comments. Carrie has this last comment here. Let's bring it up real quick. Matthew, are you sure? I don't think Pops would give you such advice. He's helped you maybe double check privately if you misunderstood advice given. I don't know. They do their new thing over there. The madness.
Yeah, there's a lot of laws and regulations in regards to email marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot in that. That's why if you want like a list of 100,000 whitelisted names, it's gonna cost you between $6,000 and $10,000.
Oh, good Lord. With that kind of money, let's get out of here. Bye, everybody. Let's go. Bye. See you tomorrow. Hope everyone's having a great night. Thanks, everybody who came on to the panel. Muchos apreciados to all of you guys. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye. Good night. Get some good rest. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.
New meta. New meta. Best meta to date, I believe. Can't clean my mouse. It just takes some getting used to. Oh, there it is. Here's my mouse. Okay.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it? Guess what day it is? Mike. Mike. What day is it, Mike? What day is it, Mike? What day? Uh-oh.
It's hump day.
Hump day? Hump day? Huh? Anybody?
It's hump day.
Guess what day it is? I know you can hear me. Hump day. Guess what day it is? What day is it, Mike?
Happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day.
Get happy. Get over it.
It's hump day.
Hump day.
The United States will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border. There are legal methods by which migration can and should occur. But we, as one of our priorities, will discourage illegal migration. And I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back. I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. It's got to be great for our country, for our community, for everybody in here, because believe me, we are all suffering, and we're suffering big league, and it's getting worse. A disaster.
But we, as one of our priorities, will discourage illegal migration.
Wrong.
And I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their
I
best.
want to be clear
They're not sending you.
to folks in
They're
this
not
region
sending
who
you.
are thinking about making
They're sending
that
people
dangerous
that
trek
have lots of problems.
to the United
And
States
they're bringing
Mexico
those
border.
problems with us.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
So strong.
Do not come.
We have made them that way.
Do not come.
Which is wreaking havoc
Do not come.
all over the world.
Do not come.
People are scared.
Do not come.
You're gonna see some real good things. I'm going to.
Do not.
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 I'm going to.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. So strong.
birth of my dick. The most significant thing to ever happen in our species. Now, that makes for some interesting phenomena. My dick begins to grow. My dick. My big-ass dick. The most powerful dick in the world. I've got this big-ass dick. This huge dick. The most powerful dick in the world. Here's what happens. My dick begins to grow. The power to stretch. Earth is turning into and out of my dick. My big-ass dick. The most powerful dick in the world. I've got this big-ass dick. This huge dick. The most powerful dick in the world. To the center of a stream of atoms. Oops! The wind changed directions. And all of a sudden, you become a victim of my big-ass dick. The most powerful dick in the world. I've got this big-ass dick. This huge dick. The most powerful dick in the world. You're not supposed to drop your dick. Drop your dick. Drop your dick. Drop your dick. Ever. You're not supposed to drop your dick. Drop your dick.
You were thinking I died, big surprise, I still got the double thick thighs. French fries, I get down and gobble up. With my booty up, she be going wobble up. Here's a big duck, slide in the peanut butter. Don't sucker who actually regrets me. My mother, I kill betas with my porn hub. Betrayer, you nothing but a hater, cloud chaser. Now watch my baby twitch side, give she a hug, with a fucking with his mugshot. Eat a baby, eat a monster. Daddy, go. Now I take talking God died. All these simps always talking shit, yada. When you see me, what you talking about, little beast now? We're laughing cause you burnt out. Got no clout, yeah, you whip it at your ass out. Yeah. You dumb, stupid, or dumb? Play me like a dummy, like bitch, are you dumb? Stupid, or dumb? Yeah, you got your money, but you're still freaking ugly, Steve. Listen, you're not a politician. Yes, I'm a gamer. Also, taxpayer. Ski, yada. Pass me the Rito. Sentence, nutty. Delphine, you nasty. Big white plan. See that? Excited. Logan, Susan. Bella, Conrad. You're boomer, I'm Junior. Guess what? You die sooner. That's pretty good. You were thinking I died. Big surprise. I still got the double thick thighs. No lies. I get down and gobble up. With my booty up, she be going bubble up. Here's a big duck, slide in the peanut butter. Don't sucker who actually regrets me. My mother, I kill betas with my porn up. Betrayer, you're nothing but a hater, cloud chaser. You're mad, I'm back. Big mad, he's mad, she's mad, big sad, ha, don't care, stay mad, ha, ooh, will buy my OnlyFans, you big Chad, little titties, big ass, and no dad, bathwater sold out, big sad, OnlyFans now to get a big bag.